check. Check 1, 2. Oh. Check. There we go. That sounds
Much better.
Hey. Is my mic still really quiet? Okay, thank you.
Sound normal to me?
I've been trying to fix it. Like, it went quiet the other day again. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, what's up with you?
Hi, hi.
That's probably a good idea. And I would like to say, even though it's probably not super necessary, that I have officially leveled up. Yep, I got a new head. I now have a wireless headset.
Oh,
My other one was wired and really crappy, so
congrats.
it was falling apart. But the thing is like it got under the because of how long the line was, it got like on the ground, on the seat and stuff. So now I can, if I need to, I can stand up and still
Oh my
and still
god.
be connected and talk to people.
I thought you were talking about Sticker.
I
Like
mean,
in game.
technically Stigger's leveled up too, which is what makes the joke also funny, because now we're level 11. But
Oh, did you guys level up? I didn't level up yet. I thought we were waiting.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That is how I understood it. Yes.
No, because remember you guys were like, we have some people in the party that are like, go wherever they want.
But we did put it to a vote, and not the people, and this group of one-eyed mysterious creatures is the one that won.
Okay, let me level up real quick then. Ooh, excited.
Yeah, let's say Genesis, Nozan, and let's see, Alvarian's leveled up. Genesis needs to level up. Nozan needs to level up. Damien needs to level up.
There we go, and hey, hello there. All right, so that's all good and gravy. I think I'm good to go. Let me see here, and oh, while we're waiting, I could do this real quick. When I listened back to that clip, I was like, that's hilarious. So funny. Lamar is on the way.
What?
Okay. Hey, what's up, man? Go ahead and level up while we're waiting for Lamar and Alex to get here and Ark. All right.
I mean, don't mind if I do.
Go. All right. Let's go ahead and pin this pin. All right.
Okay, I think I ask this every time we level up, but it's average HP, right? Not rolled?
Yes.
That is how we've been doing it. Yes.
Okay.
That's how we do
Sorry,
it.
guys.
It's fine. It really does change depending on the group, so it's never a problem just to make sure if you can't remember.
Yeah, nobody really wants to do rolled.
I mean, I
Because you
do it
get
in
like
other.
a 1, you know.
Yeah, like
I've-
I just did right now.
Like, yeah, no, I have done it in other games, but usually if you're gonna do rolled HP, that's also like because you've done rolled stats. So it's like
Yeah.
everything. You're kind of like, okay, everything is either. Most groups I've been in, it's like everything's either all rolled or everything's all standard. And then when you have like the rolled stats, you got people who got that who if not like something really good, at least above average. So it all kind of.
True. All right. This is it. It's the last
Oh.
chapter in this book. And this is it.
Can we
And-
just not talk about that? It's so sad.
What up,
I
y'all?
mean,
Hey.
I don't think it's that sad.
Lamar, Genesis, go ahead and level up your character while we're waiting.
Yes. As you wish. Think I'm
Yeah, we're gonna
go-
so yeah, our last episode of this will be a review of this module. We'll go around and we'll talk about
Post campaign,
yeah,
discussion,
Y-
coffee
yes.
talk, whatever you call it.
yeah, but
so this is
I want
last
to give a
game?
review. No, not
We are-
not this session, but
We are
like
according to Brent,
we're in
we
the
are
last
currently
chapter.
going into the last chapter. So what he's saying is that after that, when the game's over, we're gonna have a.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna. It's. I guess one. It also makes sense because we're recording this, but it's like just a wrap up discussion thing.
Yeah. Plus, we want to share with other people. If anybody else decides they want to go ahead and run this book, you know, they can at least hit this video and others and see what people felt about it. Because for the most part, we besides I subtracted only a few things. I have added more than I've taken
Yeah.
away, and I think that we've ran large portions of this book as it's intended, and so. It'll be interesting to
gonna
hear
lie.
you guys' thoughts.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie to you though, Brent. The module that you added, that shit was intense and fire.
Which part?
Tessalaka. Like the whole Tessalaka arc, since you inserted that, was fire. Okay.
Hey. Let's not take our shots immediately. We got to keep some bullets in the chamber
This is
to
true. Yes.
keep people interested.
Yes. But for, speaking on that, I do want to format that and put it on the DM's Guild as something somebody can use or whatever.
That shit was fire, dude. Like,
I mean, I'm not
honestly,
familiar with DM's Guild, but like even the thing about that, if it is what I'm thinking, that's not even something that has to be restrained to this module. So that's a good idea. You could make that a
Yeah,
very general edition kind of thing.
Exactly. You come across Creepy Hag and the Feywild or something, and bam, you know,
Or
they're
heck, just
spooky house.
basically, it's. I mean, maybe it's just me, but like the whole thing is reminded me kind of like Bloody Mary. All you need is like, hey, here's an urban legend passing around, and then
Exactly.
hijinks ensue.
Yes.
air quality sucks ass. You know that?
Don't know.
All I heard was suck ass.
Sorry, I turned on my air.
If we need to pass time, I think I got a hot take, and this one's actually D&D related.
Go for it. What's the hot take? What's up?
Had a thought and want to hear your thoughts because I think this is actually interesting and kind of relevant. Sorcerer as a Constitution-based caster
Sorcerer as a
Yeah.
Constitution.
instead of Charisma, they would use their main stat as Constitution.
They were in fourth edition.
That's what I'm. Yeah, so they've done it before, but like, but what do you think about? Just like, want to talk? What do you think about that?
I mean, I guess I feel like the only thing that would really take a hit would be their charisma based skills.
Mhm.
You know, there would be less I guess role play adept.
Well, I
But,
don't think so, and because I thought about that. The thing is, when we think about the charisma with like all the it's like you have the two kinds of charisma skills: the very persuasive, performy type, and then
Yeah.
the very kind of haughty, noble type, and that's kind of where the divide is for bard and sorcerers. But when you actually read the lore, that's not what sorcerers are at all. Sorcerers
True.
are solely designed by their bloodline.
True.
So I think Constitution actually kind of fit. When I was thinking about it, I think I heard it just in the YouTube rabbit hole, D&D YouTube rabbit hole. It's like that actually makes sense because you could be anybody and you're just solely defined by your bloodline. And while there's a lot of noble equivalency to that, any Joe Schmo in the farms could realize his ancestor had some connection to dragons due to being a bard or something like that.
What does warlocks use for their primary?
Warlocks are...
They use charisma, but the playtest for the new warlock can have them, depending on what pack they choose, they can use either wisdom, intelligence, or charisma.
Which also makes sense because the whole thing is that they're entreating a patron to grant them powers, as opposed to inheriting it.
Believe me, I would love to play an intelligence-based warlock.
Oh, I love that too. Honestly, that sounds like a whole lot of fun. I remember there was a homebrew of like a wizard bait, like an archmage pact warlock I found. It's like you're entreated as like this powerful archmage, and because of that you can substitute intelligence for your warlock abilities. Have intelligence-based Eldritch Blast.
Damn. Pretty good. I mean, I kind of think of it like I got left behind on Spelljammer because it was in space, and my thought initially was, D&D ain't going to space. Get the hell out of my face. But then, when I sit back and I think of how much you could really do with that, a warlock in space might actually be fire given the mechanic. So I think it might really depend on the setting and how far you want to push the importance of bloodline. It would be nice to see a sorcerer with some cons so that they could do more than just magic. They could take a hit without going down.
The way I see it is sorcerer out of, and this is kind of maybe because I've played Pathfinder 2nd Edition, sorcerer out of most casters is the most unique because out compared to everything else that has something they tap into, it is the most innate.
Yeah, I feel like mechanics-wise, maybe basing their stuff off of con would make them the balance of that character may be skewed I guess HP wise as compared to other casters, because I mean they already get their spell slots recharged on a short rest.
No, not right? Sorcerers.
Not sorcerers.
It's
okay. So sorcerers is still a long rest, and I mean it'll make them kind of tanky. I would imagine like I mean over time.
As you could be on a D6. As tanky as you can be on a D6 hit die.
Yeah, right. Yeah, on a D6 hit die. Yeah.
As a person who's played Blade Slingers and stuff in other class, look, Blade Slingers can get insane AC. That HP is gonna matter though. It doesn't matter how it doesn't matter if you get your AC in the mid to high 20s a good amount of the time. Those hits any hit hurts when you're like late game and still only have 80 something hit points.
Yeah. What's the word? What's the hit die for warlocks?
They are D8.
Wow,
like,
interesting.
Sorcerer and Wizards, I believe, are the only D6 hit die in the game.
I almost would want to see that swapped, as in a warlock with a D6 and a sorcerer, con-based sorcerer with a D8, maybe.
I think the thing is, if you're going to make a con-based class, because con is so important, I think the D6 is still kind of necessary. Because you are a caster, and if you do the D8, that at that point you start getting into
also because of the varying play styles for warlocks, D8 is fine because that's what a cleric gets, and there are melee-based warlocks.
Yeah, I haven't played a lot of sorcerers. It's not the first class I really gravitate to. Yeah. So, but I mean, it sounds like a con base. I mean, it doesn't sound like it hurts. It sounds like it'll be something that's more unique. And like you were saying earlier that, I remember sorcerers being based off of con. Their bloodline, their blood, where they come from, is what they cast their spells through their I guess their vitality.
Yeah.
So I could see that. I could definitely see that.
I mean, it definitely. I'm not suggesting just to anyone, and I don't know if you're recording right now. If anyone listening, I'm not suggesting just change your main casting stat. That's not what I'm suggesting. It is very clear that if you're going to do something like that, you need to do some reworks, change things around a bit. But it's just a thought, like, oh, when you look at the lore of sorcerers and what they're about and how they work and how they compare to every other caster, it really does feel just that more unique. So the thought was, we have this class that in essence kind of stands a little bit separate from every other caster and even a lot of classes. So also the idea of using other stats, like the con is only HP and fortitude, say, and fortitude con saves. Having something else, having it be a bit more is kind of cool. The same thing with like strength or intelligence, which is always going to be, that's something that you can't always fully balance in an RPG, but it's kind of nice when you can use it a bit more. Hello.
What's up, Alex Salvarian?
Oh.
I'm also reminded of a joke subclass in a book for barbarians called the Muscle Mage, where they cast
Oh my
fists.
god. I've seen that people try that a couple different ways. It's always fun to look at. Just I cast fist. When I cast fist is taken literally.
You guys hear me? Hello?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Is it pretty clear?
Yep, you sound clear to me.
Well, hold on. Can you hear us?
Oh, you may not be able to hear us.
Yeah, I think that's where the problem's coming in, because we can.
You can't hear us.
Alex sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Looks like issues resolving.
Oh no, watch it fix this off right as I said that.
Alex is so young. He's like a baby, a big baby.
we were all like that at one point. Everyone is, and everyone will be.
Baby.
And soon, listener, you won't be.
That's right. Young, dumb, and full of. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
Hey, yo.
Yes.
Young, bright-eyed, and full of it. It's gone.
Wait, I don't get it.
Urban Dictionary moment again. Hey.
No, young, dumb, and what?
I'll let you type in and fill out the rest of that sentence. So.
Go remember what happened last time.
Okay,
yeah.
kind of won't.
Oh man.
Why am I the only one that never knows these things?
Well, cause you're not out on the streets, too. You're not out on the streets.
I mean,
You know,
I don't think I want to be out on the street.
you don't want to be out on the street. You don't want to be in the streets.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
You don't want to be outside.
You ain't for
Yeah.
the streets. You ain't a thought. You ain't for these streets.
Probably not.
Oh, that's so
I probably
hilarious.
wouldn't speak the same language.
Yeah, that's what we say. What we say, Brad? She for the streets.
Yes.
English is a very interesting language.
Oh yeah, it is.
I prefer to think
But what's
of it
funny
as-
is I guarantee you, your family, your squadron of sisters will probably know what we're talking about, but you don't.
No, they wouldn't know either.
You don't think so?
No,
Okay.
they don't know
They wouldn't
more
know.
than me.
They wouldn't know what the gawk was.
Oh, actually, let me ask them. I don't
There
think
you
they
go.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That's the kind of thing, like, oh, I know so much, and then you ask them, and they can tell you immediately. It's like, how did you learn this?
Koo, you gotta ask specifically, like, this sentence here. Do you know what gawk 5000 means?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Here's.
but one of my sisters is so innocent. I don't want to ask her.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna be
what
honest.
do you
There's no kind of
know
feeling when knowing modern internet culture, and then having your someone like your parents that for me I love them, but yeah,
Or better
they're
yet,
they're
ask
in like
them
their
to
60s,
ask them
and
to
then it's like,
complete.
oh, is that? And then I look at them, it's like, how do you know that?
Ask them to complete this sentence. Young, dumb, and full of what? And
Wait, do you know what Clock 5000 is? And then I said, and this one. Young,
you gotta say,
dumb, and-
complete this sentence for me. Young, dumb, and full of blank. There you go.
Wait, Brent said.
Hey, don't put my name up in there.
No, you know what?
You
Yes.
don't put my name
Put
up.
his name on it. Let him know that you're being put up to this.
Yeah.
Ah.
And they all know Brent too. They're all gonna be like, "What?"
Oh, see, boo.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spread these kind of, if you're gonna spread it, you gotta take responsibility for it, man.
That's fine. Fine.
I guarantee you, they're probably not gonna know. They're probably gonna search it up. Wait, you
Yeah, that's
have
you see,
to
that's
tell
the.
me without
I'm gonna tell you.
Googling.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, Koo. You asked how people learn this stuff. That's how they learn this stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
Google
They hear
it.
it. They don't know it. They look it up,
And
I
then
said-
they learn.
and it
I said-
spreads.
Don't Google it. I think it's perverted stuff.
The internet
man.
is a magical. The internet is a magical
I got
place.
one for you, Puddle.
And
Since
magic-
you-
Okay,
And if
guys,
anyone
this
reads
is-
fantasy novels, you know that magic can be very, very scary.
True.
I'm here
Puddle,
now.
since
Hey,
you-
can you hear
since
us?
so innocent-
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we could hear you earlier, but it didn't seem like you could hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine with AirPods. I have this new laptop I'm using, so I'm
Cool.
not.
Yeah,
your
I-
sisters are gonna be like, "Well, we haven't had an intervention. We're worried about the people that you're associating with. Like, who are these?
No,
like,
no, they know that I play with like all guys on Saturday, so like I'm sure they already know this is coming.
Uh,
I got
All
one
right.
for
What
you,
you
Puddle.
call it?
Wait,
last
wait,
one.
Puddle.
Let's get started. Go for
All
it.
right. So, old man goes to the doctor with his wife, and the doctor says to the old man, "I need a urine sample, a fecal sample, and a sperm sample." The old man, being hard of hearing, asks the doctor, "What?" And his wife says, "I'll just give me your underwear."
Oh.
That's
Oh.
kind of gross.
It's actually a little more sad than gross.
Bro, I just ate, man. What the fuck, Genesis?
I know, right? I was like,
Sorry.
I just finished eating dinner too.
No, actually, I don't feel grossed out. I just feel bad. Like, oh no, poor guy.
Alright.
You can have the underwear, Kevin.
No, I don't want it. I just feel bad for him.
all right.
I'll give you like maybe a 70% chance that Goltong might know what you're talking about because she started playing this MMO on her phone, and there's
Oh.
this 19-year-old that she plays with, and she's like, he's so like Gen Z, and he's like says like no cap, and he types like he basically types like Scott.
What the
Like
hell?
sentences are all smushed together, and we were talking about that today, so she might know.
All right. Okay, let's let's leave the land of debauchery and pervertedness, and let's go ahead and descend back deep into the glaciers of the north, the
That's the
Ragged
best.
Glacier. And let's see who wants to fish for some inspiration. This should be a short recap, really. Like who wants to do a recap? Pretty short.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
So, a couple sessions as we left off, we're trying to find our way. We're in these caves trying to find our way to Yithrin, and as we're slowly making our way through, fighting through monsters, going through the traps, seeing old spirits, and hearing rumors. But the major problem we were having was the Knoll vampire that was doing guerrilla tactics on us. But we pressed onward, and after a long rest, we found a hole in the ground that seemed to lead to some kind of heated cave. Descending, and we went into the next session having disturbed a rest of Remoraz,
Yes.
which, for those of you who decided to skip ahead to this point for whatever reason, are giant ice kaiju centipedes that are extremely hot to the point that even being near them will burn you. So not fun. Anyway, fight ensued. Some people realized that this was a problem and tried to retreat, and like a lot of D&D retreat attempts, some people didn't, which led to some people coming back, people being confused. But to make a long story short, Stigger fought off the Knoll vampire that came to attack them again and held it off enough for our dear archer Nilzan to come up and do her thing, thus getting rid of them, while the rest of the party heroically took down the Remoraz. After which, we explored down a little bit and met I believe it was a dryad that Sven had met while he was trying to escape the mother Remoraz. And after some discussion, we figured out that, yes, Yithrin was here, and she was planted by the old leader of the city, who it seems is still around after thousands of years, which seems to suggest undead shenanigans. There is a group of Drow that are also down here that she's interacted with that are off the side, and some strange one-eyed creatures to the south that seem to have come from Yithrin. After discussing that, the party decided to take it south to see these Nothic, and then use the Dryads' information of the location of the city to finally get to Yithrin. Unfortunately, that meant that we had to leave our new friend, who was very lonely and wanted to stay with the first people she knew, behind, with, however, the promise of taking some fruit, of which she gave as a gift and we partook, to take the seeds up top and plant them, so hopefully trees from her grove could possibly be planted up top, allowing her to at least, if not leave her grove, expand it to the surface so she could finally see the sun.
Correct. All right.
And Puddle, I know you're very, very sad to leave your friend, but unless you want to carry a whole ass about 30 trees? Brent, how many trees would you say there were? 20, 30?
Nah, I mean, there was only like a handful, but they're big. I mean, they're trees.
Okay, 10 trees, each one as thick as you are. Yeah, that. Unfortunately, with our luck, we're gonna probably get into a fight and lose those trees. So it's better that we find a different way.
All right,
But we are
onward.
heading south to see
Yes.
these strange one-eyed creatures.
Excellent. All right. So take inspiration. Thank you so much, Sticker, Kevin.
All right.
And let's go ahead and hop back into the caves of hunger, and then our descent to Yithrin. So let's go ahead and put that up.
Oh, real quick for Alvarian, yes. No, I think we did take a short
I know
rest
we
after
did.
the Remoraz fight, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
Like, who are you trying to nerf me, bro?
Puddle's still a little salty, Alvarian. She really wanted to keep her
I'm
new friend
not that
around.
petty. I wouldn't lie to him
I
about
didn't
a
say
short rest.
petty. I said
Excuse
salty.
me?
I said salty. Not
No,
petty.
but only
At the
petty,
end of the
salty
day.
people do that.
All right, Brent, I
What?
gotta do some of my spells in the next 5 minutes. I'm good to go.
All right. Yes. Let me. Oops. I gotta rejoin this player. There we go.
So just to clarify, Brent, we'll reach level 11 after we enter Yithrin, right?
No, just go ahead and level up now. Because I mean, this shouldn't take that long to do here.
Yeah.
So, you guys are headed in that direction. You guys agreed you're gonna go ahead and leave the drought to whatever devices or whatever they're up to, and proceed on to your final destination. So, our Dryad here, you know, she looks at you guys after you're done eating these delicious fruit, these purplish pears, and she gives kind of a side nod to dark passage towards the south, where in it you can see that there are some shadows moving around, and you can see that from the anybody carrying a light source? Whoever would have a torch out, because they don't have dark vision or anything like that, you can see that the light shining to the south is like being absorbed into something that's large, circular, and glassy almost. And this thing kind of moves back into the darkness as you guys move in that direction.
Would you say it's been 7 hours?
No, it's been like, I would say, you guys short rested, fought the Remorazes. I'm sorry, long rested, fought the Remorazes. And
Well, since
it's been
the
about
top of
5 hours, maybe.
Okay. Oh,
You know, we'll say 5. And Damien, you march to the south, sword out in hand, and
What's
as
up?
you move in and say, "What's up?" you see huddled together at the west end of this 10-foot high cave are hunched creatures with spiny backs and sharp claws. Each one stares at you with a single unblinking eye. They just look at you.
Why do we have to talk to these guys? Yo, people, you guys,
Because
things,
because they
monsters.
came from the place that Alvarian's currently obsessed with.
Hello,
That
guys. Like
Damn
wave at
right.
them.
We asked them what.
One that seems to be a little bit bigger than the others, moves up and hisses kind of at you and begins speaking in some foreign language. Hable Sakadoshi Kamakos, it says.
All right.
Do we recognize that language?
Give me
Are they
10
speaking
minutes.
monster?
You
Yeah.
recognize it, Alvarian, as Loros, the language of the Netheril.
Oh.
But do
short
I?
guy.
But do I? I don't understand it though, right?
Yeah, you understand it.
Oh, okay.
You have that. You have that knowledge back. You've read other things that is the Netherlese tongue, and pretty much what they said is, speak your business and leave.
I speak in the roast back and I say, "You want to know more about Yithrin? We're about to head our way there."
You see one of these other ones in the back comes up and its large eye kind of dilates. And roll me a deception.
A deception?
Yes.
Am I lying?
No, just roll me a
Am I
deception.
lying?
Am I guessing? Okay. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Let me roll it manually. Got a 14.
Got it. Let me go ahead and turn on my extension. And let's see here.
Fight. No, I'm just kidding.
Spray.
And you okay. 14. The one in the back goes to this other larger one that's speaking. I've seen this face before. I can't recall it. You see the others kind of look at each other, then look at you. And then this larger one that's speaking to you, that you're speaking with, Alvarian, goes, roll me another. You see its eye dilates, and roll me another deception.
Right.
9.
Got it. You goes, you feel, ooh. Okay, never mind. You feel like maybe a sensation, a small headache maybe, and then it vanishes. And then this one speaking to you goes, you are Alvarian. But the fake one. He looks at the others, it's fake! And you see they all kind of squeal and hiss and look in your direction. You're a
Only fake-
doppelganger.
I'm only fake in the perspective in which you view me. I'm here to tell you that I am here to get to Yithrin.
What would a fake Lion River need at the great city?
To save the Dale of whatever incoming threat is there. The Frost Maiden wanted to protect something from Yithrin.
One of the
Wanted to
other Nothics goes, we need no saving. The Netherlese are on the way.
I don't think you'd want the Netherlese that are here or coming to be the ones to try and help.
They just stare at you almost like they don't understand why you would think that. One cocks his head to the side.
Netherlands? Are they Netherlands? Like Netherlands
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, they are. Well, they're Netherlese in some sense. I don't know.
How did you get here?
I translate that. I would say that. How did Yithrin survive the crash to the ground?
They look around and they go,
Oh,
Because we are the Netherese. We're strong. No matter what happens, we survive. And the Netherese Empire, they will be here soon to rise the city from the ice and the dark. And we will all be saved. And they all kind of nod and hiss at each other.
Why is it that you sit here in this cave? Why were you sent here from Yethrin?
We weren't sent here. We were chasing out trespassers like you, fake Lion River.
What? I thought they looked like us. Why are they apes?
Yeah, these creatures look quite strange. They essentially look like this here, and one big eye, spines on their backs, humanoid form. They kind of move in an apish-like fashion.
Because the visions that we saw, they look humanoid, right? Like humans like us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Potter will point that out to Alvarian. Do your people always look like this? Or do
Because-
some things change them?
Is this another doppelganger?
The
No.
creature goes. The shard, the spindle, the dark magic. It has affected us. But we remain strong. The magic of the Netherese will turn us back.
Ah,
This,
My eyes
this-
narrow
this-
when he says this, and I kind of
This
look
isn't
at
magically
him.
created. This is what it took for them to survive.
So you're telling me that you were once Netherlese wizard?
I am a Netherese.
Can I roll an insight check?
Sure.
I'm trying to see, like, is he delusional or is he, like, actually, like, a spellcaster?
Oh shit, we're walking into a city of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else in this cave besides like just these dudes?
It looks like only them.
I got a 19.
You get a sense that this creature 100% believes that it's a Netherlese. It's a Netherlese person, or
was.
I'll look at them for a solid second. So you're telling me that everyone in Yithrin, and I point at my robes and how I look, resemble more like yourself than me?
the dark magic. It radiates out throughout the city. It has changed us. We don't have the tools to stop it. But when the Empire comes and saves us, we will return.
There are no other empires out of here. Yithrin's the only
Lies,
one that-
fake Lion River! They're on their way.
What is...
Give me a name as to who's on their way.
You see, he like looks around as he didn't think that far ahead. He looks back at the others. He goes, one of the enclaves. They will detect the strange magic from the spindle. They know we've been missing. It hasn't been that long. They will come and raise the city, restore it. And you will be put on trial in Jiddiskor for impersonating a commanding Netherlese wizard.
As far as I'm concerned, he commands nothing now. And I kind of look at him and I say, like, my face kind of screws up in disgust, and, you know, kind of like my eyes kind of narrow a bit. And I say, so this is all that's left of my empire, people like yourself. I don't care as to who you refer to as the real Alvarian or not. The experiences and the people who I've met have made me become who I am. The real one in which you look for will not get to the center of Yethrin if I have to say something about it.
You see, they look at each other, and then one goes, "The king will slay the real Lion River where he stands." He's banned from Yithrin. He threatened the king. They all kind of nod.
I recall. And the king now, King Etheris.
Ugh, you disgust me, fake Lion River. Latharis.
Latharis. The king now. Does he resemble you, or is he a different beast?
You see, they kind of chuckle. It's kind of like a monstrous chuckle. His body has disintegrated over the years. He's tried his best to save us, to protect the city until the Empire returns. In that, he's nothing more than a skull.
A skull?
One of the others goes, "A skull that flies!" Yes, a skull that flies.
He's a flaming skull.
Is the skull also on fire? And cast magic shit at me?
If King Latharis wants to be on fire, he could.
I can't.
Well, I think I have nothing else to really say to them. When I look back to everyone else.
What else is in your head? They said something about dark magic. Since they are casters, can they tell you what kind of dark magic it is?
What dark magic did you guys rely upon to make you like this?
Nothing. We don't rely upon it. It happened. By itself, an explosion in the main spire. And then, over the years, the pulsing, the visions, the energy, it changed us.
Slowly or all at once?
Those who were stronger lasted a bit longer. But over time, we've all changed because of the dark magic of the spindle. But the Netherrealm Empire will come any day now and restore us.
Waiting?
One goes, "Not long!"
About 1,000 years?
They look at
How
each
long
other.
have you been waiting?
They look at each other and they chuckle when you say 1,000 years. The Netherrealm Empire wouldn't have waited 1,000 years to come and save us. If anything, they want what King Latharis would have found in the sea of moving ice. Any day now, they would be here. You watch.
What did he,
And you will tremble at the might of the Netherlies.
what did he find? Because I think that on the outside of here, there's a war going on just to get here and find out what he has.
I translate. I would say, like, what is it that he has?
The spindle. Artifact. Old as the oldest civilizations on Toril. 40,000 years ago. That's what the king has found.
Yo, fake wizard, ask him about treasure. Is there any treasure in Yithrin? What treasure is there?
I was distracted.
I'm not
The
translating.
spindle is in the central spire. But King Latharis will turn you to ash if you dare think about going there.
How could we?
And you
could we-
can't even get in there if you wanted to. Another one of these creatures says, a magical force field is around the main spire. Only those who knows the rights of the Octid can get there. And the one that's talking to you says, which you don't, fake Lion River.
Why are you dragging Pip?
And I asked, I would have
Pip is like,
asked him a quick
what, what's up?
Ask these
Hey,
guys what the treasure is.
question. I asked him, I said, you've been tasked with keeping people out. Is there any way to seek audience with the king?
They all kind of laugh and look at each other.
I mean, we are civil people, are we not?
The king is overcome with grief, resentment, anger, madness, and not being able to save this city. The only people he would want to see are Netherese, those who've come to raise the city from the ice. Anyone else doesn't matter.
Can the city even be raised from ice?
Of course, one of them says. The spindle needs to be decoupled. And then the Mythalar, it will function again.
I understand. Why hasn't anybody done this themselves? Can't y'all do it to a degree? Like, isn't there a way y'all could have engineered to decouple it yourself and raise it, maybe by yourself? Or why haven't you sent help out to go find those who are supposed to be finding you and bring them here?
The king said that they send a message. And any day now, the Netherreal Empire, the enclaves will show.
What if they
And their best arcanists will descend here and figure out how to decouple the spindle. King Eriolitharus had worked on it. Many have died in the fall. Not enough knowledge anymore.
I don't think you should agitate them, Genesis. Just let them believe
Right.
if they want to.
I simply question the validity of waiting. I just wanted to know if they had
Pip
done what
goes,
they had.
Your city, all of you people, most of the people have perished in Yithrin. But everything that you carried with you on your expedition, it's still in the city, right?
Puddle shakes her head.
Yeah, like the treasure is still in the city, right?
The creature says,
Fucking Damien. You're
theft
right.
by non-Netherese is punishable by death.
No, we don't wish
Try
to steal.
something? Huh?
I just want to.
And Pip translates that to you.
Pip probably wouldn't have said it like that to you.
We just want to see the city. I've heard legends of it.
Can I roll Arcana, Brent, as they talk about the Wall of Force?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking, like, is it like a wall of, like, is it like literally a wall of force with level spell? I don't know. I'm just trying to get, like, a vibe.
Oh, guys, what did they say about the black magic? Do they know what it is?
You
No.
with a 19, you would know just from history. I will go ahead and say that a lot of these floating Netherreal cities, they use the Mythalar in the center of the city to create protective shields around places that certain people were not supposed to go, and those who are supposed to go there would have a ritual which will give them access.
Mm-hmm.
Brett,
Which is like,
okay, I'm probably, I don't know, I'm not efficient or whatever the word is in this, but can I do a roll to see what kind of quote-unquote black magic would have turned them into this based on what they said? I'm so sorry, I was distracted, I wasn't listening, but based on what they told us, would we know what kind of black magic would change somebody into this?
I think they mentioned the spindle.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
well, I naturally would think like necrology, but they're not undead, so I would definitely be wrong
15?
there.
You are not certain. Besides what they told you, the spindle maybe triggered this magical effect. You have no idea, what they're really talking about.
Okay. Dang it! Come on, DM. Tell us what kind of damage it's gonna be. tell us, so I can.
One of the Nothics goes, "You can steal the scroll of Tarask." You see the other Nothic turn and goes, "Shut up! How dare you reveal secrets to strangers?"
No.
What's it? What's
You don't
what's a scroll of
what's
Tarask
that?
do?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want that.
You see Verlaine come and goes, "Scroll of what?"
No, we're not even talking about that.
I'm talking about this,
No, you aren't.
guy.
She has
Ask him what the scroll of Tarask does.
Professor Scott out the orb and is kind of
Scat.
translating. Professor Scat.
Okay, hold on. We met you trying to kill us. Why are you suddenly referencing for treasure? Hold on.
Look, man, I need money. We all
Okay,
need that, man.
yeah. So you're gonna antagonize everyone for it? Just calm down a sec.
Agonize? What the?
You are literally yelling at a bunch of one-eyed individuals from a long-dead civilization for stuff that you don't even know exists.
Yeah, but
Calm
like,
down.
I'll know it exists once I yell at them.
Oh,
That's the whole point of this.
So
Alright,
how long
look,
are you going to be waiting here for the other Reese to show up?
I say, boy.
Because I know they won't.
I don't think you should antagonize them.
You say that to them?
She says that in
Yeah.
your head.
They go, "You know nothing, fake Lion River. You're not a Netherese. They will show up any day now. The Empire and the Enclaves will come and raise the city. And King
What if I told you-
Iriolitharis will be restored."
But if I've told you I've roamed the realms here, all thrilled to find others who survived, and I found just one.
I don't understand. Lies. You masquerade as a Netherese arch-arcanist. Why should we trust anything you have to say?
I am a Netherese arch-arcanist. Just because I'm not exactly the same bloodline of the ones you're looking for doesn't mean I'm not.
They giggle and laugh.
I think it'd be a mercy to have you die here than you continue waiting for something that'll never come.
What?
You see, it turns and looks at the others and goes, "Don't listen to this fool. Any day they shall be here. In all the words you speak, you will wish you have never spoke them, as you're at the gallows, waiting to die."
Who enforces law in this city, the king or you?
King Iriolitharis.
And we'll go see him.
What was Professor Scant gonna tell us about the scroll, Brett?
Yeah, I feel like the scroll's kind of important.
Oh no,
I think
it's
it's important-
just translating. Unless you ask about the scroll. I mean,
Oh,
I mean
yeah.
the scroll.
Yeah, I'll ask about the scroll.
Okay.
Ask a lot about the scroll.
In our language only, please.
Does it like give you the powers of one, or does it like create one, or does it
Sure.
like?
Yeah, it awakens one. It awakens.
Well, hold
the
on.
only
If we have something that tells us what it is, let's not assume assume. okay?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah.
The only thing we can assume is that Damien shouldn't have it.
What is it?
Yeah.
Scroll of
What?
Verlaine goes, "Professor Scant, give us a rundown of a Tarask, or a scroll of Tarask."
What's a task?
And,
Of course, Miss Harpel. The Tarask is a legendary creature, probably the most dreaded monster of the material plane. It is widely believed that only one of these creatures exists, although no one can predict when it will strike. It's a scaly biped. The Tarask is roughly 50 feet tall and 70 feet long, weighing hundreds of tons. It carries itself like a bird of prey, leaning forward and using its powerful lashing tail for balance. Its claimant maw yawns wide enough to swallow all but the largest of creatures, and so great is its hunger that it can devour populations of all downs. The destructive potential of Tarask is so vast that some cultures incorporate the monster into religious doctrine. weaving its sporadic appearance into stories of divine judgment and wrath. Legends tell how the Toyask slumbers in its secret lair beneath the earth, remaining in a dormant state for decades or centuries. When it awakens, in answer to some inscrutable cosmic call, it rises from the depths to obliterate everything in its path. It would be very dangerous to summon a Tarask,
Does it have a
but
weak point?
that would be very exciting.
If you survived.
That would be kind of exciting.
No.
Does it have a... So if, let's say we summon one, does it have a weak point, Professor Scant?
You see, it's like a little loading symbol as it's going through its Rolodex of information.
Buffering. Buffering.
People
Buffering.
have never beaten it, so there's no weak point, which means we should.
No, it's unknown at this moment.
No.
Yeah,
No.
I agree. I don't think you should get that.
I look at them. I look at these creatures, and I also say, "Are you able to enter Yithrin from here?
Say that again?
Are you able to enter Yithrin?"
Sure. You see it gestures out the path, out the entrance. There's a path off to the east. Go there to your death if you want, fake Lion River.
I kind of close my eyes, and I would say probably it's like a facial expression, or sort of like a pained, angry expression, knowing that kind of like whatever's left of that I've known has become basically just this, one psychopathic wizard, and I kind of just like begin to just head to
You see Alvarian turn and begin to march in that direction, disgusted at these creatures.
All right. Let's go then.
They
one last
scream after you. In LaRose, you will see the Netheril Empire will come any day now.
I kind of like whisper, kind of like a spit, and I'll say, "When this is over, I'll come back and probably murder." And then I head to the east.
That's west. That's west.
Last Alvarian.
East
My
is over
bad.
here by Puddle.
My bad. I actually know quite regular directions, but I'm very.
I do that shit all the time.
Yo, Gnome, ask them about there like any enemies there?
Shit. This
Anything
is a
fun to fight?
hydro, man. What
I
the?
think the enemies are them and their king, and like
But let's just make sure. Maybe there's like something fun.
You ask for any enemies to fight it.
Yeah.
The Professor Scant like translates into LaRose, and you get the translation back, pretty much saying, everyone in Yithrin is your enemy. Low blood.
Huh?
That's you see it moves back from you.
That's what I thought.
It gets like a defensive posture.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, to Yithrin, boys.
You're a bully.
What? They insulted
You're a
me.
bully.
Call me low blood. What the
Yeah,
hell?
fucking one, Scott.
Bully. Wait, where did Alvarian and Genesis go?
So over here.
Oh,
Okay.
I was like, you guys went the wrong way.
guys.
Oh wait, what?
My
They
bad.
went-
I wasn't here.
You look in this cave, and when you walk in, you immediately see an older man and like maybe his teenage son, bloody, missing arm. They just stare at you.
He's getting haunted.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm good on that.
You back out and continue going south.
I like how he just ignores it. Like, yeah, no.
No, first time I was like, whoa. Second time I was like, third time it's whatever.
Okay, yeah. Damien's cursed, and he's going, you know what? This is no fun anymore.
He's cursing seeing ghosts.
Told you, man. F around, F-A-F-O.
So, you guys went through the caves of hunger, and you go down this narrow passage, and it opens up slightly, maybe till about a 10-foot wide, 15-foot high, kind of zigzagging tunnel through the ice. And you guys begin marching in this direction, as indicated by these creatures. That's where Yithrin is. You're walking and walking and walking, and yeah, that dotted line, it is a far way. I would say the Caves of Hunger probably was like halfway there. But this last leg, it is just a tunnel that just keeps going and going and going. As you're marching down this tunnel, Villain Harpel goes, the excitement. All of you adventurers should be excited. The treasures that lay within a buried netherworld enclave? We're all gonna be rich!
Alright. I agree with that. I think we need to set one singular ground rule.
Puddle yawns.
If from what we heard, if this Taras thing is as terrible as it is, as monstrous as it is, and apparently somehow worse than the goddess we fought the other day,
Yes.
if we find a scroll, no one open it, no one use it, no one do anything with it.
Don't even take it. Because if you put it out there in the world, someone will.
Don't take it! Are you out of your mind?
I definitely won't take that thing if I find it.
Think about it. The only reason why it's been... Hold on, listen. Just consider this. I'm going to leave it up to you, but consider this. If there hasn't been a Tarask attack in a long time, it's probably because the scroll is stuck here in Yithrin. The moment you remove it and put it back out there into the world, it's going to happen again, and it'll be 100% your fault. Thousands of people died, a whole village, a whole kingdom. Wherever that scroll goes after you bring it out from here, it's your fault.
Apparently, Lizard, you've been spending way too much time up here in the Dale. If it's not us that's gonna go ahead and take it, what, do you think it's just gonna stay down here once the world is now exposed and knows that this enclave is under the ice?
Hold on, I never said leave it. I just said don't open it or use it, because from what I'm understanding, that's unleashing a calamity on the world that benefits nobody.
Besides,
the ground rule is if you find a scroll, do not open it, read it, or use it until we know what it is, because then we have a colossal lizard that will kill us and everything else.
Besides a handful of scragglers coming through these passages, no one has been down here. And once we emerge, the Arcane Brotherhood and anybody else who knows about this place, they're all gonna come running. And they're all gonna come here and scavenge it for whatever's left down here. So yes, maybe we don't just willy-nilly use the scroll, but we definitely take it. And if anything, it gets added to the Arcane Brotherhood's collection, or something like that is probably worth tens of thousands of gold. You see, she looks at Damien. Yes, young lad, it is a lot of gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Okay. Can I be listened to for a second? Can I have just a verbal confirmation that we agree on the ground rule of not carelessly using a scroll that could unleash the apocalypse? Could I at least get confirmations and yeses on that? Because you're all starting to worry me.
I will try not to use the scroll.
Don't worry, Masked Man. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna just use a scroll of Tarask, but you may want to, looking at Damien, keep this one within your
both of them.
watch.
I'm wearing a mask. My eyes are not super visible. Cause if the mask is basically the same as my portrait, you all know this. You're still gonna get Harpel and Damien are still gonna get the feeling they're getting the stink eye on that. Like I don't believe that. I know what's going. I know you out.
Alvarian, think about this. King Iriolatharius in whatever undead form that he's in, it sounds like some type of lich, if you ask me. Once we eradicate him, His spell book? Priceless! We're talking about spells based off of the Nether Scrolls. I mean, ancient magic that hasn't been accessible in who knows how long. You
So
could
like
be
you-
the Netherese wizard that... You see, she just doesn't say anything else after that.
My eyes are kind of looking down, and this time my eyes are a lot more visible because I don't have like the how to put like the edgy boy hair over eye kind of look. It's short hair,
Mm-hmm.
short red hair, kind of like the older version. And my eyes look down. I'm kind of like, and I say, I think I'm past the point of glamorizing all these spells and arcane magic.
Ah, well,
I
suit
just
yourself.
want to finish the film.
If you don't want the spell book, I will more than I called it. Look, you see that
But you won't take.
she looks around at all of you.
I
I look at her
over
and I say, but I will take it.
Okay.
It's not yours to have.
She doesn't respond.
I look over, and I actually want to say, "Oh, Pip." I go over to Pip and I say, Pip, I was just thinking about this on the way.
You see, he has a grave look on his face. You get a sense. I mean, he doesn't look like he's elated. I mean, you almost see a look of despair, like he's deep in his own thoughts. But yeah, he perks up and looks at you.
I bother him. I say, it's time for me to fulfill a promise to you, though, ain't it?
What was that?
Didn't I tell you I'd get you here?
Yeah, you did say that you would get me here, Genesis.
I never expected it to take all this, but I'm glad it did. I just want to let you know one last small thing, though. I don't know what's on your mind or what awaits us, but you've been a loyal friend from the start of it. And whatever you're going through, I'm going to do my best to help you out. I don't know what that entails, but when we figure it out, I'll be right at your side to help you, bro.
He says softly, yeah. Yeah, I have really appreciated. You see, Verlaine goes, ah, why the glum look, archaeologist? Lore Master Pip? This is what you screwed over the Lore Masters in Mirabar for, right? This is your moment of fame and glory. You get to go ahead and write the tale. The book. Telling it, I don't know, Rhyme of the Frost Maiden or something like that. That sounds catchy. She looks at the camera. No, I'm joking.
Oh, that's great.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Does Pip say anything to her?
No, he just keeps walking.
Can I don't think I can incite him to see what's wrong, right?
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Cause Puddle picked up on, like, he's not excited. Come on, Puddle. Oh
Going
no.
on an
13.
adventure.
Besides what I initially described, yeah, that's all you kind of get from him. He does see you looking at him, and he gestures you to come over.
For the record, I do recognize that he's sad, but Genesis is just
Yeah.
This is
held
Genesis.
up
Yeah.
his goal.
Oh.
So he
Puddle would go over and and pat him on the back. Are you okay, Pip?
He goes, yeah, I'm fine. That thing I told you to keep.
Mm-hmm.
You see, he puts a hand out.
Right now? Shouldn't
Yeah.
we wait till we get there?
I'm not sure what we're gonna see when we get there, but
see it.
just hand it over.
Can I incite him?
Sure.
Oh, I want to see, like, oh no. Should I lie to Pip? I want to incite if he is gonna do something bad with it.
Okay.
24.
You get a sense that I don't know, does he gonna do something bad with it? I don't know if you can like glean that, but you get a sense that whatever whatever he wants it, you can tell that it's not for any reason that is making him that makes him excited or elated. It's probably a grim proposition. He's
That's what I'm worried about. Aww.
it's probably bad.
But we knew this from the dump. We already knew this. We know this.
He just looks at you. He goes,
Puddle, it's not in my eye socket. Puddle, it's in her sock in her shoe, so she'll like bend down and take it out her sock. And I'm giving you the real one because I'm trusting you because I could have lied to you.
he gives you a tight smile, and he takes the crystal key from your hand, and then he goes, in the box.
Pip, why does it feel like you're planning to leave?
He goes, look, I'm not going anywhere, alright? There's nowhere to go. But that box, this key, I found it. And it may prove useful to whatever I need to do down here.
And what do you need to do down here?
And he goes, finish something.
You know, you can trust us, right?
Yeah. Hand it over, come on.
Okay, Puddle will take out the box and hand it to him.
Thank you. You see he puts the key in the box, and then he puts it in his backpack. Roll me a perception.
Oh no, why do I feel like I just did something really bad? Oh, this is why I have plus 12 sleight of hand and I didn't use it! 23.
Oh, it's still with that.
Alright, and you note Verlaine is watching you guys, but when you look at her, she like turns away. And she just continues walking.
I would tap Pip on the shoulder and let him know that maybe we shouldn't have done that in front of everyone, and watch out for Verlaine.
He goes, it doesn't matter.
I would notify Sven right away. Sven, should I steal it back from him?
Hey, Brent.
Yeah?
Could I insight Pip?
For what? What is the insight?
He seems very dour, acting very
Yeah,
weird, and
acting
I've
weird.
seen things with my fugue sight. Does he seem resolved or accepting?
Okay, roll me an insight.
Alright.
Yeah, you definitely get seems to be trying to come to terms with something in his head. Definitely trying to like give himself resolve, come to terms with it. That's exactly what you get from him.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, I feel like my gut is telling me to take that stuff back.
Just keep an eye on him.
Okay.
This guy's game over, man.
I don't think I should have given it to him. Maybe I should have lied, but I didn't feel right lying to him.
Alright. I don't know about you,
I
but
swear to God, he's gonna be a demon in
I'm ready to
disguise.
get in the city and get this over with.
Yeah.
Shall
You
we?
hear me?
You
hear
guys
me?
are.
If Pip was in disguise, I would be pissed.
It was a what?
In disguise of some sort, like he's like a demon in disguise or some crap, I'm gonna be mad.
I think he's saying that this is turning into some kind of long-con betrayal, that it's gonna be
Damn.
it's gonna end
That's what
badly.
it feels like.
That would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like, I'm just waiting. It's always one, dog. Listen, I've learned this about D&D. It's always one betrayal. Always.
Oh
That's why I sit on Pip ass from day one. Because I'm like, dog, it's always
You
one betrayal.
hear Verlaine go, oh no. As you guys are walking down this passage, you see a figure standing right in the middle of this tunnel.
no.
As your light source comes over and your dark vision adjusts. Let's see here.
Avarice.
Is it Alberia?
It's avarice. $5 it's avarice. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'm gonna just do this.
I think either way, I believe the reply is, "Hey, bitch."
It's not fair.
You see, Virgil
Oh.
materializes here.
Oh, what
Still
the hell?
appropriate. I think
the
it's still
real-
appropriate, Sven.
The real end boss.
What up, my G?
As you get closer, she goes, "Excellent work, Pathfinders. Lightbringers. Getting games mixed up."
Pathfinders.
It's a fun game.
She goes, "Alvarian, we came to this city that's just ahead. What do you remember about our experience there?" Did he step away? Oh, back.
Yeah, I think he was
Okay.
BRB. Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, she also says it's taken a long time, but I think we may have a solution to this spindle, and hence the gate. When you get there, we'll be ready to take action and end this once and for all. No more spindle, no more gates that can be accessed by fiends or used by evil gods. Everything will be right in the Dale once more.
Who's we?
She doesn't respond to that.
Ugh, of course.
Brent,
Yes.
is Virgil looking at us, or is she just looking in our direction?
Interesting question. It looks like she's just looking in your direction.
Virgil, if that's actually you, answer us.
It is me. I'm in other places, doing other things. But I just want to let you know, I have my eye on all of you.
Okay.
And is Alex or Alvarian back? If not, I'm just gonna keep moving on. Yeah. Alright, I guess not. Alright. She vanishes.
I don't trust her.
And with that,
You-
after a moment, you begin to see a purplish, bluish lights ahead, as if there's an exit to this tunnel. And now, let's go ahead and exit out of this game, and we're gonna hop into the Yithrin one that you guys see in Roll20. So you can close out of this
Alright.
one, and let's hop over there.
All right, goodbye, everybody. It's been a lot of fun. We'll see you when we see ya.
Say that. I'm gonna cry.
Doom of Yithrin.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
realized I was gonna do this joke, but I actually can't. I don't have the stream actually pulled up, so the joke was unfortunately, oh hey, we're back, and I realized, oh, I don't actually have the timing for this to pull this off correctly.
Rip.
I tried to do a big kid play, and unfortunately I'm not tall enough to pull it off.
It's okay. It's
Quick
the.
fail.
It's the.
Either way, welcome
thought.
back.
Welcome back. All right, let's go here.
Quick fail.
Ooh, the Doom of Yithrin.
Before we go in, I want to cast the psychic link because I wouldn't have done it. It would have ran out by now, right? It would have taken.
I think
Yeah,
it was-
I would say
It was. I think you rolled 7 hours, but it's probably just a good idea too. Anyway, at this point,
Yeah.
we have no idea how long we were in this cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. It's gonna be. Oh, no zones on here. Sven Stigger, Alvarian, and let's do Genesis. Yeah, I'll do Genesis.
Now I'm in your head.
No, I changed my mind. I'm gonna do. I'm just kidding.
And with that,
Yeah, you get kicked off the list.
Yeah, blocked on the chat, folks. know what?
Banned.
Since I'm still in
Insta
personal,
banned.
As you guys get closer and closer, the city of Yithrin reveals itself as you see in this image. Thing you instantly note is that the city is alit with these colors of greens and purples, and they seem to be coming from various parts throughout this massive citadel that sits on this circular disc that's tilted at an angle, embedded in a huge cavern of ice. You look upward, and through the mist, you can see it goes up into darkness, but some of the light does reach the ceiling, and it looks like maybe 800 to 1,000 feet up is the cavern ceiling. Your attention comes back down to this city. There are buildings and structures everywhere laid out before you as you stand on like a edge of like an icy cliff that almost like leads down to it. All of it is shrouded in shadows. Lights flicker off and on at like erratic points. And there's this smell in the air. It's like an alchemical type of smell that's profuse. But your eyes is then drawn up to this massive spire that sits in the center of this disc that rises up into the darkness. And you can see blue light pours out from what looks to be maybe a hole or space. And in that blue light, you see what looks to be, you know how you drop a stone in a still water and these ripples? You see that again. This fluctuating and rippling out of reality. You detect this ripple even up to where you stand. It's very slight, as if the ripples are more arced and potent close to the source and more level for the further you are away from it. But as it gently rolls over you, distorting your compatriots' like bodies and whatnot, you feel a staticking and tingling sensation over your skin.
Can I cast protection from good and evil?
You look around and you touch yourself, and you go ahead and cast protection from good and evil on. You feel a shimmering energy come over you.
Okay.
Here is another alternative. Actually, I'm going to put you guys on the map now. And welcome to the necropolis.
Oh, we see the Ys and stuff.
That's fine.
Oh,
I
I
want you
see.
to.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, this looks
Oh,
cool.
shit.
If it was lit up
I
like
think
this, it'd
that's-
be really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, as like anywhere, like, you know, you go out at nighttime, you can see street lights and stuff, but the light is not potent enough to light up everything. There's still kind of like darkness in all directions. Don't move that. Just leave that right there for a second. And that's kind of like what you see here, is that there's areas of this massive city that is lit up, and then there's other areas deep in shadows of darkness. To put it this way, imagine a city like, I don't know, New York was trapped in a glacier for literally like 2,000 years. What would that look like? It's cities with eroded walls, any support structures that could be eroded is gone. You see hollowed out walls and structures. Maybe these buildings were multi-floors, but they're nothing but husks now. It is a mess of just rubble and debris that just goes off into the distance in all directions.
So, I guess the question is, should we take a long rest before we get our hands dirty? Because it's been like a couple, like more than 8 hours since the last one, I think, right?
No, it's been about
Am I still eating?
It's been about 6.5 hours or so.
Oh.
But it took about an hour and a half to get here.
I'm gonna keep going.
So I put the labels on this map because it'll be easier to navigate and quicker. And so just note that the labels here is just buildings of interest. They just kind of pop out. There looks to be something interesting about them. They look to be mostly intact. And so this can be kind of your guide in where you would go and what you would do.
I want to
Now,
go here.
if you go through a building, I'm assuming you're not exploring it. You're just moving forward to whatever destination you tell me you want to go. If you want to explore any one of these buildings or structures that's unlabeled or anything like that, you gotta let me know. There may be things there you can find. And traveling about 200 or so feet through this area takes about 5 minutes or so. You're being cautious. You're not sure where you're exactly going. There's rubble. There's all types of debris everywhere. So just take that in mind.
And then I have a question for Alvarian. I have a question.
Yeah.
It's a locked door, basically. We need this ritual that acts like a key. Where the hell would we find that key?
Alvarian, roll me an insight.
Okay. Okay.
Also, I want to see what Pip's doing.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on Pip. That's what I was gonna say.
You see he's looking up towards this light up here.
14?
With a 14, you remember you and Lothar came to this city. But you didn't come through the Caves of Hunger. You came another way. You should know that by now, so I'll let you connect the dots on that. But more importantly, you remember when you arrived here with Lothar, you knew that this city had something called the Rite of the Octad. And that rite must be performed in order to access the spire in the center of this city.
Okay.
And on top of that, you would know that if you remember that, then the actual Alvarian probably remembers that too. Even though the Frost Maiden manipulated you guys in some way to where some of that information was hidden from you. But now that she's gone, you're getting some of that information back.
Okay. Interesting.
So yeah, I say that's our first objective, is to figure out where we will find that key and make our way there. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff of interest, but we can look at that stuff on the way. We need to remember that there is a mad, angry king of ancient proportions guarding this city. I'm assuming that I don't know whether he's floating around randomly, but I'm assuming that he's the guardian of said city. So we also need to watch our tail.
Are you talking about the key to get into the city?
I'm saying the king is in this key.
No, you were talking about yes, the king, but you were talking about the key.
Yes, I'm saying we need to go straight, like we need to make our objective go get this key and then go get into the actual spire. And what I was saying is, as we do that, we need to also be cautious of, being seen, these denizens that are here, and especially the king. The last thing we want to do is...
I must be dumb, because isn't the spire then? This is just the city?
No.
And the spire is something separate?
The spindle, yeah.
Spindle, that's the word.
Spindle, yeah.
The spindle,
like,
so we're in Yithrin. The spindle, whatever this is, according, if I remember right from the notebooks, they found it in the caves of ice, the sheets of ice. And whatever it is the magical device. They attached it to the Mythalar, sorry. And it's what is current. It's helping. It's probably why the Mythalar was on when we looked at the city. It's the thing that that was causing a whole lot of stuff, and what Ariel, I guess, was trying to tap into. There is some kind of wall of force barrier protecting it, and we need to find the keys to help us get past that barrier to get to that and the king.
Is that the same thing that the monkeys were talking about, though? They said there was like a thing to get into the city, though, like a barrier.
So yeah, to reiterate, what Stigger Kevin said is correct for the most part. There, they found this spindle in the sea of moving ice. Somehow they're able to dredge it out and put it apparently on the city of Yithrin, and the spindle from you guys in the Caves of Hunger using that arcane eye to look around. You know that spindle is probably inside the main spire that's here. So it's an object, an artifact that is inside of the main spire of this city. And what the Noptics were saying is that to access the spire, you would need to bypass the force field that's around it. The only way to do that is to perform the rite. And Alvarian remembers that the rite is a ritual that's performed at the entrance to the main spire. And let me see here.
Do you know what we're supposed to do? Or no?
And Alvarian, you would know that the rite probably has something to do with the schools of magic.
All right, so got it. So we're gonna find a spindle. It's gonna be like an spire. It will be regarding the right. I'm still trying to connect the dots to how to get in here because what am I seeing exactly right in front of me, Brent?
So right in front of you, this P token, that's the party token. That's where everybody's at. You're looking into this city that's aglow with some lights that's flickering off and on, and the city just is kind of ruined and laid out before you, as I described earlier.
Got it. So right now there's just like an ice barrier in front of me.
You're standing on. Actually, I'll go ahead and read it for you. So the tunnel opens into a vast grotto enclosed by gleaming ice. Consigned to this frozen sepulchre is a fantastic city sculpted by ancient magic and illuminated in haunting way by green and purple lights that shed no warmth. The city is slightly tilted, its spires leaning away from you, as though recoiling from your presence. You stand atop a causeway of frost-covered ice that stretches towards this dead city like a frozen tongue of some hideous behemoth out of whose mouth you've just stepped. So you're standing on the edge of this ice kind of bridge that leads into the city. And I don't know if you heard earlier, but all these numbers are noticeable locations. So,
I remember.
Yeah, okay.
So can I just walk in? Can I just walk in?
Yeah, you guys are just standing there.
Yeah, let's walk in.
I mean, as you step off of the ice bridge here, you immediately come across something interesting.
Natural.
A random encounter. The music starts. You have to play.
Hey, I kind of say, can we start with picking an area that we want to go to?
While you say that, you see green and purple lights cast an otherworldly glow upon the frost draping the city. Clawing spires, broken domes, and steeples lean at odd angles surrounding a huge citadel. At the foot of the causeway, where you're at right now, a giant statue lies prone and motionless, its surface gleaming with rime. It's like maybe 30 feet away from you. It's just laying on the ground.
Does it have eyeballs? Is it like our friend in the cave?
You go up to it?
Yeah. Be careful not to alert it.
Oh my god, yeah. I guess I do. Can I stealthily do it?
Sure, roll me stealth.
Lord.
And everywhere you guys look, maybe especially you, Sven, which are hyper-awareness and your perception, you think you see things moving in the shadows.
24.
Alright, you move up to, carefully. You, put your back against a large piece of fallen wall, and then you kind of, crouching low, come over to this massive statue. And what you see is something that is, horrific and kind of disgusting. You see, the statue looks to be about if it was standing up, 21 feet tall. It has long limbs, a solid stone kind of body, and its body looks to be made out of this kind of metallic stone alloy. You note. Let me go. Where is my mouse cursor? There it is. It has no facial features. It looks like its head looks to be almost like just a mound of stone. Next to it, in its clawed, massive hand, is this huge, long sledgehammer. The sledgehammer has like sigils and stuff all over it. It looks like it's made of stone too. In its belly, its torso, you see there's this massive maw or mouth or orifice with rows of teeth. And then inside of those rows of teeth is another concentric circle of rows of teeth. It's just hanging open. And you see inside of that maw made of stone looks to be an arm and a partially cleaved head. You can see its brains and stuff hanging out. And the arm looks to be clutching like part of a backpack.
Is this fresh body or dead body?
It looks, you come up to it, it's frosted over, but roll me a survival or medicine, your choice.
Oh, they're the same. I'll roll some. 16.
You get a sense that this poor individual, first of all, you know it has deep purplish skin. Its eyeballs kind of hanging out. You see it has black hair. And maybe it's been in this state for a couple days at the most. You do know that this stone statue has what looks to be crossbow bolts embedded in its body, like all over it.
Okay. I'll like motion the party to wait, and I'll call Sven. Sven, I think there's a drow here. In my head, not out loud. I think this might be some kind of security.
Sven will go up and join Puddle at the statue.
Be quiet, though. Stealth.
Yeah, is anybody carrying light or anything?
Someone has to. I don't think we all have goggles.
I think Stigger has the gem of brightness.
I have the gem of brightness, but I think that's it.
Are you using the gem of brightness?
Unless someone tells me otherwise, yeah.
Okay. And so yeah, you have a nice halo of light around you. One thing to correct here, as I'm looking at the text, is the sledgehammer. It looks to be made of metal. It is not stone. It is, but it's huge. Like this thing is 21 feet tall. Imagine how big this sledgehammer is.
It's Genesis's new hammer. No,
it's huge. But Sven, you look over this body. Yeah, looks like a drow male. You see clutched in its hand is the remnants of like a backpack. What contents is kind of spilling out of it, sitting inside the stone mouth.
I guess I'm examining the body to see considering it's probably it was like with those other drow that were probably in those, I guess I'm looking for like house insignias or anything like that.
Sure. Roll me a perception.
Ooh.
25.
You don't see any insignias on his body, but there's a bunch of stuff in the backpack that calls your attention. You kind of take the remnants of this backpack, frozen blood on it, and you begin looking through it. And you see a bunch of what looks to be parchment documents. You do see a house seal on one of these documents, and it looks like this here. Let me
Any food in that backpack? Speaking of, do I need to roll some food rolls?
Yeah, actually, yeah. While you were walking down the tunnel, you got super hungry. You see that symbol.
Okay.
And the document, if you open it and look at it, which if you don't, just tell me.
Yeah, I'll definitely look at bring the documents back to the party and look at them.
Got it. And yeah, you see it's all written in Undercommon. Do you know that?
I do.
All right. You begin flipping through these documents, and you see it's addressed to somebody by the name of Banego Banray.
Banego Banray.
But yeah, Banego Banray. That's what it's addressed to. As you kind of like read through these papers.
Well, what was it? Okay, Banego Banray.
Huh?
Okay, these it's like, okay, Banego Banray.
Yeah.
These drow are a long way from Enza Baranzan.
True. True. And you see that there's another symbol on these documents. Oops. Right here. This one is kind of stamped into the bottom of it.
And Sven will know this symbol extremely well.
What's that?
They're the ones who smuggled me out of Skullport.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, it's Bregan Dareth.
I don't know what that means.
That looks to be the well, unless well, that's what Sven says. But you're reading through these documents, Sven, and you get here's the gist. The drow here from House Banray, and they seem to have an agreement with the Zentarum. The agreement seems to talk about if they freed an individual by the name of Valish Gant, in exchange, Gant will head an operation to funnel Netherly's artifacts through Targos to smugglers working on ships going through the Sea of Moving Ice, then down to Luskin, where the Zentarum have a separate operation. The drow plan on keeping what they find valuable and selling the rest to the Zentarum in this agreement. The drow seem to have known about Yithrin for a few years, but had no plans on exploring it until the Zentarum approached them with supplies and a way to commodify the finds, with Gant serving as an operative. The Zents plan on selling another drill to the drow, which will tunnel a route from the caves to a rail system. Nerith Maxilla Dinar will be paid 15,000 gold per year for serving as a mole for the drow and sending them information about Zentarum plans. But the documents talk about they plan on selling him out to the Zents after the trade network is established anyway. It talks about them having an access point to the Underdark from the caves.
Well, I think Bryn Shander will definitely like to get hold of these documents.
You also find another document that looks almost like a map. It looks like this.
Ooh.
What's that?
I believe it's the city we're in.
Oh, is it a ritual? The ritual that we need to do?
That's
know.
all you.
Just the
It
map.
looks like a map with symbols on it.
I don't know anything about magic, but do those look like runes?
Alvarian,
They-
you said there was a Alvarian, you said there was a rite, correct? For this?
Yeah.
Do you know how many steps there are in it?
Do I?
You can roll me an insight. So as I said before, you may want to note this. Is at any point you can go ahead and roll an insight to see if you have some memory of like your previous experience here or anything else involving actual Alvarian's memories.
Or 10.
With a 10, looking at this thing, the only thing that's extremely evident to you is that each one of these red symbols looks to be a school of magic.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, maybe it is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. So this is the place we're supposed to be.
But okay, so
Yeah, this
how
is the
does
city of
right-
Yithrin, yes.
How
Yeah.
how does a rite work, Alvarian? What do you do? Like, is it a dance or is it a prayer or do we have to walk in a circle or
We're gonna find out, Puddles.
do you remember?
We're gonna find out, Puddle.
Like, you don't want to roll to see if you remember that?
I already. That's what I was trying to roll for. I was trying to
Oh.
understand.
Yeah, that's what you got right now.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
But here's some more concept art.
Unless you let me spam rolls.
No.
I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, spam rolls. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, well, should we go to the places on this map then?
Well, nothing wrong with exploring.
You also don't really have any other knowledge of this place and where to go, so it's a good start.
I would tell the party about that statue. It looks like they got into a fight, so maybe it's some kind of security or something. I don't know.
Okay, so we'll need to keep an eye out for giant stone statues carrying sledgehammers.
Good advice.
How heavy is the sledgehammer?
You go to pick it up, it is. Even for you, with your strength, it's pretty heavy. It looks like it cannot be used effectively by a medium creature.
Dang.
Puddle chuckles and says, maybe when you're older you can lift it.
Damn. Yeah, when you're big and strong like Genesis.
So,
I'd like to see you try to lift it too.
so just to ingrain in your brains here, there looks to be a central spire. Apparently, you can't get access to it, at least so that's the rumor, unless a special rite is performed. That rite seems to be connected to maybe schools of magic of some sort, at least from what Alvaria knows. So.
Okay. Well, I see that the red part, we know the red parts are what we need to go to, right? I kind of want to start with Y3.
Nope.
It would make more sense for us to go straight to this Y5 right here, which is more closer to us.
How?
We can go
I
2,
said we
3,
go to
4.
Y5.
How crazy would that be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10?
Yeah, also dead.
You can go anywhere you want. Yeah. I mean, anywhere you want
Let's
to
go
go.
with this place. Yeah, let's get moving. I'm alright with this place.
Yeah, I say Y5. Let's see what we're getting into. We can always backtrack.
Okay. You guys begin heading in that direction, moving through these broken streets and whatnot. Yeah, it takes it maybe about 5 minutes or so, a little bit less, to go ahead and get there. You pass areas where there's lights and windows. You think you see shadows moving through those lights. Occasionally you come through an alley. You swear you saw something move out of the way, almost galloping, almost like ape-like on all fours.
Yeah, these eyeball people.
And then you come to your destination.
Can we move stealthily there? Would it take longer?
What are you saying?
Could we move there with stealth, and would it just take a little longer?
Sure. Roll me a group stealth.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
Yeah. Let me stealth. Oh,
Yeah, I suck at
that's
stealth,
a
but it's
5. My stealth is a 5, guy.
I'm
Fucking Scott.
I'm gonna use knowledge from past life as a reborn to add a d6 to that.
Gotcha.
So I got a 17.
All right.
So what's something that can help? Oh no, I don't think I
Bam! I
did.
got a 13.
17
Right.
plus 7 plus 10.
3.
Oh well, I'm sorry. That's 5
I think we should just
plus
forego the stealth.
15 plus.
Yeah, our party is not made for stealth.
Yeah.
Did anyone cast Fast without a trace bow?
No, they didn't.
Damn.
Golly.
We should still try.
All right. All of you are trying your best. I mean, you're tripping over stuff. Those of you in armor and whatnot. You like duck in through a building that has like part of its walls collapsed. And finally, you come to this area where there's this red glow. As you get closer, you hear a noise. Here.
Oh Lord, it's Alvarian. Oh, I mean the real Alvarian.
Wait, the real one's with us. Just kidding.
Snake Line River.
I like the term OG, and the other ones can be called the real one. We have the OG Alvarian, the other one's the real one. Whatever.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
I was gonna say, why don't we just dub the other one the fake one?
Well, I'm alright with being the fake one. You know, the real one's an asshole. You know?
Yeah,
That's true. That's
The
true.
OG.
But
okay.
I think the term should be like, you know, the Old Testament Alvarian. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like that. All right.
Old Testament Alvarian. Hell
I'm
no.
so done.
That would have made more sense with our cleric, who sadly is deceased.
1 second. Here we go.
Ragnar!
Ragnar.
No.
Cade!
Yeah.
Hey.
I hope you died! No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, she's not. She's not even playing.
Yeah.
Yo.
No,
That's fucked
no,
up. Oh
I'd
my
be sad if he
God.
died. No, I'm
all
not.
right.
I'm not being serious.
Yo, I'll take a shit, bro.
You hear this alarm sound just kind of echoing out from this building.
Do we
And you
trigger
see
it?
there's a pulsing red light coming from it. No, you're approaching it. That's what you begin to hear.
Oh, okay.
Do we see any creatures near the light? Like
You look
anybody
around. No, as you get within 30 feet, you see that a portcullis sits askew in this 40-foot wide, 30-foot tall archway that serves as a main entrance into a square building. And is just flooded with this blood red light as you're looking at it.
I want to check the building for security features. Does it have like?
How do you do that
anything
from the
out-
outside?
No, yeah, like nothing on the gate that might like point at us and be like, "Hey, I can see you" or anything like that that's going on.
You come up to the main gate, you see what looks to be maybe some mechanical, magical contraptions built into the walls. They've long since eroded, though. There seems to be maybe some bundled wires inside.
I'm pointing
Arcane
out to
symbols
Alvarian.
on them.
Looks like security's mostly down. Is there a gate or a door?
Yeah, there's a 40-foot wide, 30-foot tall open archway. There's,
okay.
It looks like there was portcullis bars on it at one point, but it's like hanging off, dangling to a side.
I want to take a rock and throw it into the red light just to make sure the light doesn't do anything to you.
You see it, you can look inside and see it's an open area inside of this building with refuse and trash and stuff in all directions. But yeah, you throw a rock in there and you don't see anything come out or leap at you or nothing like that.
After you, my Lord Alvarian.
Sure, I'll go ahead. I'll go up.
You walk inside and let's go ahead and switch to that map.
Keeping our eye on Pip and Harpel.
And let's go ahead and drag new tokens down here. Young Damien, bada boom. Putting those on here. Let's put Umgar. I still have him here. No.
My
Nah.
boy.
He shows up out of nowhere.
Man, I really wanted to play Omgar. I was sad he's died. For the record, that's why I don't play dwarves. I always die.
Oh,
I don't know why that big. It's just mathematically proven that if you play dwarf equals you will die.
That's my luck. That's
Like
just
it
my
will
luck.
happen.
Like it's just my luck with dwarves. I ain't saying they bad characters. I just have that bad luck where I have a great dwarf and they die.
And
Oh.
all right. You come in, Alvarian, and you look around and see what looks to be a dilapidated stone building. The walls look to be made of this strange alloy kind of stone. Cracks in the floor, grime in all directions. A faint smell of death in the air. It looks like a maze of corridors is beyond this area. But everything is bathed in this like red light, and this alarm sound is even louder in here.
Is it like a ringing sound? Or...
It's like kind of what you hear in the background I have playing here. I'll
Oh,
turn it up
yeah.
for a second. You hear that?
Oh my god, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, that's why I
Is
have
there
it
a way
low.
to turn it off?
You look around. You have no idea. I mean,
So what do you know about this building? You remember it? What magic school is this? Oh, can I look for anything that might identify what school it is?
sure. You look around and you get it. As you move up northward here, I'm gonna move your token up. You see that there is frost-covered bodies. They're nothing but bones and like just remnants of necrotic skin chained to the walls. You get a sense. You can see like a rusty sign that's on the wall written in a language you don't know, but you get a sense that this looks like a prison.
Oh, looks like a jail. Maybe when the guards had one of those things, the part of the right.
I think it is. I mean, I think.
Can I look at those bodies?
Sure. You walk up to one of the bodies and look it over. I mean, it's just bones at this point. The lower torso is like disconnected from the spine and is on the ground. You see remnants
okay.
of robes. Yeah.
Brent, can you add my dark vision to puddle?
Yes.
Thank you.
And,
So I point out the robes to Alvarian. I'm like, anything?
Whoa, that's a lot.
Just to make sure, I hope I'm not too behind. So this building is indicative of a school of magic?
no, it looks to be a prison.
Yeah, I mean, look around. I mean,
You don't see. It doesn't look like a place of arcane arts or anything.
Yeah, I don't.
But there's a passage that goes south.
Nah. Nothing in the prison could be good unless we want to look for the guard.
You see, Villain is looking around and goes, wherever we go, we should be looking for magical artifacts.
I think
Are they like magical handcuffs or like magical batons or magical pepper spray?
The hell is pepper spray?
Yeah, I don't know what's that is.
Magical, you know, prison food. I don't know.
All right, well, let's look at. You want to go down the path here? We could look, but we're really looking for the guard to see if maybe he has a key on him. So let's head down that passage to the south. Unless we want to search these boxes or anything in here.
These boxes are bricks.
Oh,
I mean,
thought it'd be like
there looks like a
collapsed.
massive pillar that's collapsed. It looks like maybe there was an upstairs, but it's probably demolished at this point.
Puddle stands on top of it.
all right. So you said the path is north or west?
South.
You see, there seems to be a passage that goes northwest, and there's a passage that goes south.
Which way y'all want to go? South or northwest?
south. That's not. I mean, there's no way of knowing which one.
All right, you guys begin to creep through this blood red light that's shining over you, going southward. You can move your own tokens. As you continue to move south, you come to another large open space. It looks like maybe there could have been an office space here at one point, but everything is ransacked. It looks like any furniture, any debris, everything is gone. But what is immediately evident is you see stacks of frozen, desiccated husks of bodies. You see that there looks to be some wheelbarrows with more bodies shoved into them.
Are these old bodies? Can I check them?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me survival or medicine.
Oh, I don't know, 13?
You touch some of the skin and it flakes off. It like just disintegrates on your hand. Some of the bones, they're really brittle. You grab it and squeeze it and they break. These bodies easily could have been here hundreds of years maybe.
Oh my god.
You know, it looks like a very, very long time. Damien, you look off to the east there, and you see that there is a passage that goes deeper.
Are these?
Do I
these are...
see, like, you know, like the red things?
It looks like red lights, and you still hear that beeping noise that's constantly going on.
Okay.
It looks like a corridor of, yeah, I mean, from your vantage point, unless you go deeper. You see Verlaine is in here. She's, like, picking up stuff, looking under things. She's just, like, looking around. Now, the red dots you see, that's a glitch in the VTT extension that I'm using. It's supposed to be doors or windows.
Oh, okay.
So it's just showing these red dots. It's a known glitch they're trying to fix. So just know that you can click on it and it'll give you the same options, but the token is broken.
Oh,
But-
okay.
Yeah, you see there's rusty doors. You see that there's dead bodies in these cells. If you think about it hard enough, you get a sense that when this city crashed, these people were probably in these cells. Either they died in the impact, or they probably starved to death, trapped in here.
Yeah, no one saves the prisoners in a calamity.
I don't think it would be down here. If I was a god, I wouldn't be in the cell.
True.
I
Let's
would
go.
be, I would be somewhere like at the beginning or higher up.
Yeah, let's get out of here before something bad happens.
I wonder.
Verlaine B is like looking through some rubble on the east side. Yeah, you look into these cells, there's dead bodies in there, most of them completely rotted. You do see some bodies that look to be maybe in better condition, like maybe they were put in here later. And you do see some bodies that looks like you come across one body where you see that they have the normal human body, but their head, they have one gigantic eye. And you can see their skin has like patches on it that's kind of scaly, some type of spikes sprouting from their back, like half human, half part of the creatures you were talking to back in the caves.
I see.
What-
Okay, let's get out of here.
Fuck that.
What
Let's
if
get
it's a
out.
thing like if we stay here too long, we turn into those monkeys?
I mean, that's exactly what they said happened to them.
Exactly, which is why I say let's get out of here. There couldn't be anything useful.
Well, that's when they were
Verlaine
saying-
goes, "How do you know? You haven't even looked around."
It's a prison. Do you keep anything useful at a prison? No.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
Yes, you do. You keep
Yeah.
the articles found on the bodies when they're going into the jail.
I don't
also,
think here was
prisons of
there.
interest, that's why they broke out that other Arcane Brotherhood guy.
Verlaine says, "If you're scared, you can go wait outside in the dark, dead city."
Scared?
And she continues
Scared.
walking. Yeah, that's what she
I
says.
think we should go up.
I think if King Erlotheris had something of importance here, he would have some type of protection here. But yet
You know
we've
what
been moving this prison as if no.
We've only looked. Look, I actually literally probably the one person that doesn't want to be here. There is another room, like a second floor. We could always check that.
Yeah. So I think
Let's
we
check
should
it out.
go up.
Yeah, we can always just head north.
Let me
There's still
start
that.
from where people move. South Puddle. You see that there's a passage that goes eastward, and down that passage looks to be a gate that is shut, but it's rusty and it looks to be kind of stable. But you get a sense that maybe this was placed here later, but it still looks old.
Like
But
it's breakable.
you get a sense that with enough effort, you probably could break the gate. Yes, but it does look like it just slides into the wall.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Should I'll
Damien,
guess-
you
yeah,
march
wait.
through this abandoned area. You find an old rack that looks to have weapons and whatnot on it. You take a look over. Let's see here. Roll me a d20.
Ooh. 19.
Hey.
All right. Huh.
Yo, are we on Doom of Yithrin or are we on?
We are on Doom of
Doom of
Yithrin.
Yeah, we are officially in the city, so we have changed on Roll20 to the other one. Kind of like when we did Destruction's Light.
Yeah, let me know when we next take a break. I have a lot of venting to do.
Gotcha. Hold on.
I'm here, by the way.
Hey.
Hello.
Welcome.
Brent, I'm really pissed off. Can you give me something to kill?
Um.
Oh.
I wish I can. It's up to the party. Ask them.
Well, Pip is nearby. He's immortal, right?
Oh, okay, hold on.
You look at Pip with dark. He's like, whoa, you're all right. I mean,
Why you
Pip's
why you
already
looking at
kinda
me like I'm
gloomy.
meat,
Yeah.
and not in the normal way that's said.
okay. You find on the ground a small medal. It looks like a pin maybe you put on armor or something. But what's stamped into it looks to be like a pie, like an apple pie.
Aw.
Yeah.
Cream pie?
He
Don't
just
touch
I
it.
found a medal of pie making. Holy.
That's what you see. You pick it up. It has a static energy to it, and
Oh.
could be magical.
Yo, Dips.
What if it makes
Take-
you more hungry?
You know,
Oh yeah, did you
sometimes
eat a
like that.
ration?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. So, you guys. We'll go to Damien here. You moved back. Okay. Well, Damien,
no,
when
no,
you
no, I'm
went
back.
down this passage here, I'm moving you. You come to this area, and
He's by himself. Kill him, Brett.
you see this looks to be like an infirmary in disarray, with an operating table in the middle of the room. Leather straps extend from one side of the table into the air above its surface and fasten to the other side. The shape suggests that something or someone invisible is lashed to the table.
Man.
Can I poke it? With like a sword?
You poke it, and your tip, draws blood.
Oh, not that hard.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Hello? Anyone on the table?
It's a sword. You don't need that much force to puncture.
Can we sprinkle dust over it and see, try to see the uncover the image?
yeah.
Dude, I just got rid of C invisibility too. Oh, feels bad, yo.
And how do you spell this?
I knew it.
Okay, let's see what this says. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Nobody responds to you. You come over Genesis as you're navigating these halls, and I'm gonna move you over to where Damien's at. And what did you say you wanted to do?
Me?
Yes.
I'm exploring with everybody else. I was just keeping my eyes open and watching with Pip.
You said some dust or something?
Oh, I want to sprinkle dust over the invisible guy to see if we can see him.
Sure, you pick up some dirt and grime on the ground and you throw it over the body, and it makes the outline of a humanoid figure, roughly. You can see his chest is breathing, like it's going up and down slightly, but they seem to not be conscious.
Does it have one eye?
You put dust on the head, it looks like there looks to be two eyes.
Since I can see the head now, I want to tap him, like, not slap him hard, but like real gentle, and be like, "Hey, wake up, wake up!"
You slap it, and his head just turns to the side. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a medicine. You and roll me a medicine with advantage as Damien's there.
He dead.
Where's Ragnar? You need him. Oh, I'm just kidding.
With a 14, you're certain that this creature must be under some magical effect, but you're just not sure what. The rest of you guys, Stigger, Sven, you're in this north area. What are you guys doing?
Real quick, I'm not seeing much. Is it possible to do the Gem of Brightness effect on me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. When I put your
this...
new tokens down, it reset some of yours.
Yeah, I noticed it was like 52, so I think this is a much...
Is it 20 feet low light, 20 feet bright, 20 feet low light vision? Is that what it does? That's what I'm going to give you for now.
Gem of Brightness.
There we go. But yeah, so you should be able to see more now as you
30.
Yeah, I can.
And I'll move Nilzan down. I'm gonna say Nilzan, we're saying you're hanging out with Puddle, way south down here.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up, Puddle?
We're about to open this and go in. But
Hey,
I
Yeah,
didn't-
can you put the Genesis too? Because I wouldn't be too far. I'm just having issues because I'm on the laptop.
Are we
Sure,
good
no
about
problem.
the statue, Puddle? I feel like
Um,
we kind of left that in
Like-
bad terms.
I don't
Elaine
think
comes
you
back
should
up.
have did what you did, but it's okay.
Just know this, I have your back.
Put all
I'm looking
has
around like,
on
where the
back.
fuck is everybody?
So let's do. I just want to do Stigger and Sven really quick. You're with Pip and Villain. What are you two doing?
I would say I'm...
The party's disappeared down dark corridors.
Yeah. I'll
That's
keep...
normal.
Yeah, that we're not surprised by that at this point. I'll try to keep an ear out to hear if anything, because the worst thing I could probably hear is anything that's moving around alive in this place, so I'll try to keep my perception open for that. But I'm also just looking around to see if there's anything that really sticks out to me, I guess, at a glance.
Got it.
I don't exactly know what I'm looking for. I'm a little outside my element. I'm gonna try to do what I do best.
All right, both of
that's
you.
keep my ears open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sven.
we're more or less here keeping watch on our Yithrin experts.
Got it.
Prisoners.
When you said I'm going to do what I do best, I thought you were going to say I'm going to take the dodge action.
No, that's
I mean, that is what I do next, but this is outside of combat, so...
You see, Pip is like kneeling down at these bodies, and he comes up with like, what looks to be like maybe a piece of parchment, and he's dusting it off, and he goes, a list of names. He goes, looks like a list of how they died,
Mhm.
And that's it. And he kind of hands it over to you, Sven. And it pretty much has a list of names that, sound quite exotic to you. And it's all written in LaRose. So, but yeah, it looks like a ledger probably of names of people who've died. And maybe you get a sense that their bodies were just brought here just to keep them somewhere.
They turned the prison into a morgue.
Well, that's depressing.
Nilzon and Puddle, you guys stand at this gate.
We slide it open.
You both grab the gate, slide it, it squeaks and whatnot on its hinges, and we'll go ahead and move that. Alright.
Hey Brent.
Yes.
I don't see anything like.
Oh, okay. I gotta adjust your token too.
Vision-wise? Yeah.
Do you have dark vision too?
Nilzon has dark vision. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So we're looking for something about the right to get into the spindle. There's a rite of Ogdad. It must be performed in the center of the city to reach the spire. We got a map. I'll link it to you. There's like runes on it or something, and this was red, so we came here.
Yeah. So you guys.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. Yeah. I'm custom lineage. Okay. I'm not just variant human. Alright, cool. I do have dark vision. Apologies.
Yeah, you slide the gate open, and you guys can move if you want. You see that there is another gate.
We slide this one too.
You
yeah.
grab the gate, slide it on its squeaky metal hinges, and excuse me. In this chamber, once again, dilapidated, ruinous, just stuff everywhere. It looks like it's been picked clean of like anything maybe worthwhile. But there is what looks to be a pile of bones with frozen blood all over them here. There's a passage, dark, that goes westward.
West or east?
Sorry, eastward. Excuse me. I always do that too.
Never eat soggy
I'm not the
waffles.
only one.
Yeah.
Your other
waffles.
east, yeah.
Yeah, my other east.
East? I thought you said west.
30 feet.
Puddle, what?
And at the end of this area, you see that there looks to be a metal door. You know on the wall there looks to be a ring of keys. And on that ring you see that there is one key.
What were you saying, Nilzon?
Oh, what do you think those keys do?
I'm gonna mage hand. Let's do it from afar. I'm gonna mage hand and grab. Oh, I gotta move closer. Oops. Hold on. Why? Oh, it's on the box because I always use fairy fire with this ruler. Okay, I'm gonna mage hand 30 feet. Grab the keys. Open the door.
All right, you mage hand the key off the hook and you put it into the keyhole of this door and turn it. You hear a click that echoes out down the passage, and no, you're not here. You don't even know what's going on. And I'll get back to you guys. You stand at this table with this invisible creature, Alvarian. You instantly know that it's under some magical effect, but the creature looks to be alive but unconscious.
On the table, you mean?
Yeah, you, Damien, Alvarian, and Genesis. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get this guy conscious out of me.
Oh my bad. I'm on push to talk. I would like to spend 10 minutes to use detect magic as a ritual.
Sure. This while Puddle's exploring and they're chilling, you're able to go ahead and cast that ritually. You get a sense of a strong transmutation aura over this individual.
And okay, this individual, okay. Transmutation. Would I be able to know if it's dispellable?
You're pretty certain it's a spell.
All right, I meant dispellable, like
Oh,
magic.
if it's a spell, then probably, yeah. If it's a magical effect, yes.
Do I want to spend a 4th level spell slot on this guy? I'll go ahead and do it.
Question.
Yeah, I mean, does he look friendly?
All you see is dirt on an invisible creature. But he looks to be shackled to this table.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dispel Magic then on the 4th level.
Gotcha. Drop the text for Dispel Magic real quick. Yeah, you hear this foreign language, like, occasionally talks.
I don't have the VT connected to...
It's alright. Let's see here. Alright, make me, an ability check.
Okay. Oh yeah, we did it, boys. We did it. 24.
24?
Yeah, I rolled in the other other thing.
Yeah, you gotta close that one and open up Doom of Yithrin.
Yeah, I'm on Doom.
Yeah. You put your hand on this creature, and you see the invisibility drops as they slowly materialize into existence. And your heart almost stops as you see something familiar. And and I will show you what you see.
Sister?
Yo, and I'm pretty sure this is my fucking brother.
You see, a creature that looks like that.
Oh my god, it's me.
It looks like a doppelganger. You see, it seems to wake up, slowly. It goes, oh. You see, it looks around and it looks at you. It goes, huh?
You're welcome.
Commander, what are you doing here? You see, looks around and goes, are you here to save me?
I'm not the Alvarian you know of. I'm another Alvarian.
You see, he looks up at these voices and he says, what's going on?
I don't know. What was the last thing you remember?
Okay. I was here, there was some of the people from Yithrin, they were interrogating me. I hope you don't... I did my best, okay? But I think they found out our mission.
Are you with the Red Wizards of Thay?
What? Who's that?
What was our mission? What was the original mission you had with the other Alvarian?
The other Alvarian?
I shake my head. I said, I am just like you are. And I shift into like an older version of Alvarian.
You see his eyes go wide. He goes, oh. Whoa.
Yeah, I have not. I have his memories, and I think of me as the new Alvarian.
Did the Enclave send you as a representative? That would make sense because, I mean, if you arrived here, King Iriotharlus would shit a brick and try to kill you.
I am here to help, yeah. I'm here to...
Okay, well, the mission was to collect information and keep an eye on, I guess, the real Alvarian sister, Lily. And, Jittisker was...
past that point. We are way past that. And I tell him the curtain here.
Goes, you see it like it's like almost unimaginable to him. He's like, what? All I remember is here, and then the lights started to go on. People started to panic. Everybody like ran and just left me here, and then one came back and touched me, and then I was unconscious. And you're telling me, you see, it's a hyper. It's been like what? Thousands of years?
Hey, calm down, man. Calm
I
down.
put a hand on his shoulder.
What about the mission? Where's?
Hey,
I mean,
hey, calm down.
Who
Take a
are
deep
all of
breath.
you? Who are you? You see, because
I put a hand on his shoulder and I say, yeah, but and I would say you would see kind of like for very few times here like a face of like comfort from Alvarian, which you kind of never see. And he says, "Breathe. You're safe for now, and you're alive." That's
see-
more than what I can say for the people around you.
okay. Well,
Here, have a ration. Do I have any rations left?
sure, whatever that you came with. You
I
see,
have. Yeah, I give
he
him one.
gestures that his hands are strapped down. He's like,
Oh, well, I look for keys. Is there any keys or like?
Can I slash like chains? With, like,
yeah,
order?
this stuff looks kind of old. David, you easily like just destroy the mechanism that's holding him down, and he kind of sits up, rubs his wrists, and well, my name is Zerofon. Shit, man.
What school are you from?
What?
What school are you from?
School?
School of Magic.
School of Magic.
Not from any school of magic. I was created by King Larlock.
Ah, gotcha.
Don't worry, I'm very much the same as you are. But I have to tell you, would you be interested in saving the world?
Hold on. You see, he looks around, he goes, this is a lot. Saving the world? I mean, I guess? Is Judisker still around?
No, it is no longer around. It fell along with other Netherlands empires.
They all fell?
Correct.
What the fuck?
Apparently, Ythryn, the only place we're at right now, is the only place that had, I guess if you want to coin it that way, had survived. But in this current place, we're trying to save the Dale and multiple
the Dale?
To reel from a danger. Think of a Tarask or something. But we're
a
not
Tarask?
We're not fighting a Tarask. All right, Tarask. We're not fighting a Tarask. We're trying to prevent that from happening.
Nah, son, we are.
You're not there, bro.
Oh, shit.
All right. Well, so you see, he seems to like be thinking really hard. This is, I mean, this is what I remember right now. Okay. Let's see here. Roll. Oh, I did. Okay. And roll again. He goes, okay. So this place, King Iriolotharis, he was a lich, but he kept himself looking, human. He was obsessed with, I guess, finding relics of magic and Faerun's ancient past. But Larlock knew that, and you told Larlock that, and I was created to spy to find out what he found. And also, you gave me another task, which you said I would earn my freedom if I reported back on your sister. But things went wrong. I was kind of found out. I was using my communication device, Stone, another wizard caught me and we fought and I killed him. But we're on a floating city, so there's nowhere for me to really go. They found me hiding deep down in the engine room, and they brought me here to interrogate me. I didn't tell them anything, but I guess that doesn't matter now. Then, the Mythalar is making the city float. It could recharge magical items, and it could control the weather too. It can make a huge area just nice and cozy.
I have a question for you. And what was his name again?
Zilderofon.
Zilderofon?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna say, was my previous iteration kind to you?
No, I'm a servant, and that's about it.
Well, I look at Genesis and I look at not Kato, Damien, young Damien, and I say, well, we've granted you your freedom. I do ask that maybe as a final service to the Netherlands Empire, that you join us in our task. At least 3 days of labor, and then you're free. You're free to go now, really, but we would appreciate it.
Would I go? Is the world destroyed?
The world is fine. We're currently Yithrin.
Wait, let me explain. We can't exactly explain, but Yithrin for us has been thousands of years lost. When the cities fell, something happened with the magic that made this particular place preserved. You and all the people here, some of them have been transformed, if you would, but the world as you know it is gone. But I will say that the world itself has survived. And that's okay. It's okay. It's a big new world. It's a lot of people outside, and it's a lot of people counting on us to save them from the danger that comes from this place, the remnants of your home.
Okay. Well, hold on. A personal question. Is the Yithan Orchestra still... No, not a thing?
Nothing has survived, I believe. I'm sorry, my
friend. I love music, and they were... I loved seeing the performances at the music hall. It was...
We'll tell you what, there's someone called Spellix. If you make your way out of here, you'll be able to hear all the best music.
Does Bad Bunny exist in the Forgotten Realms?
Sure, but he's actually a bunny. He's like a bunny humanoid figure.
Well, what's that race called again?
I forget. I don't know, but yeah, that's...
Herringon, I think.
The Herringon, yeah.
Yeah, because I want to make one.
And his name is Bad Bunny. Yes.
So I tell him, I say, it's hard, and I sympathize with you. But if you're a man of good character, I need you to just remember that there are people who are relying on us, people who are alive.
Okay. Well, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to do?
Well, that's going to be determined by our leader, Alvarian here. This is his former home. And we will help.
And I go back to kind of like the slightly younger version that still has like short red hair. And I say, just tag along with us for a while. That's all we ask.
Okay.
Besides, currently, this place, if you were to travel alone, would be extremely dangerous enough as it is. You're better off with us anyways.
Are you trying to get access to the spire?
And I look and I say, yes. Would you happen to know the ritual needed to enter?
Well, I don't know the exact ritual, but I do know the Spire of Lotharis. I mean, there's 8 steps to the right of the Arcane Octid. And, I mean, the steps are listed outside of the Spire, but the steps of the ritual, they're in the Arcane Towers in the city. And, I mean, there's 8 of them. Yeah, I know where they're at, the towers.
Guide us and we'll protect you.
Okay.
Then once we find them, you're free to go.
I don't know where, but sure.
We'll take you to the Dale, our home.
Well, of course. But we'll help you sort things out. But for now, just help us find these spires.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. I right click on him. I right click on him, and I click on add to party.
He appears in your yes, your window, your inventory.
Hooray! Victory.
All right. Meanwhile, Sven and Stigger, what are you guys doing? You see, Verlaine, they're all looking around, and you see Verlaine is looking at something on the this wheelbarrow here of bodies. You see, she picks up a paper. She's like looking at it, and she goes, "Pip, come here." And you see, Pip comes over. Read this. You see, he looks over and he goes, this is kind of, I guess, newer. You see his eyes begin to go wide. Sven, Stigger, what are you guys doing?
Check out the bodies in this other wheelbarrow.
You rummage through and... let's see here.
Pip, come here. Smell this.
Do you stick out your finger or something? No.
I'm just saying the lane, just like, Pip, come here.
Yeah.
Does this make smell like chloroform?
Oh wow. And okay.
And so be it, Puddle.
And what I get, 9.
Why you want me to die?
You find in the ruined clothes of one of these bodies, there is a pamphlet. It looks like it has pictures. Actually, you find what looks to be one of those glass tablets, and it's kind of like flickering, and it looks to show an image of a series of buildings, and it's almost like an advertisement. But the language on it you can't read. Do you do anything with this?
Well, I guess trying to figure out what it's advertising.
Do you know Loros? Because like you, well, roll me an insight. Roll me an insight. Ooh. It looks like maybe shops, like, you know, selling stuff.
I guess I'll bring it over to a Pip then.
He looks at the tablet and he goes, "Bazaar of the Bizarre." He looks at it. Looks like an area where they're selling interesting items.
Y'all remember?
So a shopping district in a very magical city.
You see, Verlaine goes, "We need to go there. We definitely need to go there."
I want to go to there.
Meanwhile, you open this door, Puddle.
Oh no. Yes.
And it opens. And you hear like what sounds like munching sounds.
Dipset.
I closed the door. No, I'm just kidding.
What is your reaction?
Legendary Dipset. Dog.
I say to... Oh, we're not linked. Fuck. I guess I whispered to Nilzok. Do you hear that?
Do I?
Yeah, you hear it sounds like somebody very loudly, like maybe eating something.
Like tomatoes? Like cherry tomatoes?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Fucking...
Should we go look? Or should I close the door?
Oh, honey.
Sounds like that. Yeah.
Oh, no. That's scary. I hate horror games.
I'm like, I have your back, Puddle.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I stealth.
You guys are talking, right?
We're whispering.
Roll me a stealth.
We're stealth whispering.
I don't know if Nilzon's that good at stuff, though.
Fuck, you weren't here earlier, so I didn't connect to you.
I got a 14.
Gotcha. You hear the eating suddenly stop.
That's it.
Oh no, I told you I'm no good at this. All right. You ready? I take out my bow.
I mage hand the key back to me, and I take a step back next to her.
Okay, I'll get in front of you.
No, just stand next to me. I pull you back. No.
All right. As you're pulling me back, I take out 2 arrows, Legolas style, and point them at the thing.
And
I'm ready. Yeah, first thing that comes out, I'm gonna hit.
I'm ready
3
in action
arrows.
too. Oh.
You're level 11, Nilzan.
Yes, you're
Actually-
level 11. Yes.
Oh yeah, we leveled up.
Unfortunately,
you're
my
off
dear
better.
boy, I am not a straight warrior.
Oh, unlucky.
The oral fight dictated that I.
Actually, can I actually? Do I want to use this right now?
You stand there, Nilzon, with your bow knocked, arrow knocked, and you hear that voice again. And after a long moment, you begin to hear eating sounds again.
What?
Oh, jeez, oh, jeez.
That's gross.
All right, Spuddle, I think we need to intervene here.
Why don't we just leave?
No, that's not the way.
Puddle's a win.
We'll get reinforcement.
Okay.
We'll get help before we go in.
Okay, I gotta follow Nilzon. Oh my god.
Puddle, let the others know.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll ping everybody. We found some weird door. I opened the door and there's some weird sounds coming from it. Nilzon and I are going in. If we die, that's what's happened.
Nilzon says on the psychic.
As soon as
kicking
I
the
hear
door
that, we
in.
start running back.
Yeah, Nilzon says
Wait,
kicking the door
you're
in
not
3.
You're not in the
2.
window.
No.
Oh, I'm not.
No.
Nilzon says out loud, kicking the door in.
The door's already open.
I opened it.
Well, I'm kicking it open now. Oh.
Boom! You like kick the door was like half
Surprise,
open.
motherfucker.
And you come in, you look to the south, and you see a lone black treasure chest sitting on the ground.
Oh shit.
You look to the north, and you see one of these single-eyed creatures has what looks to be a human calf in his, like, part of a leg in his hands. He turns and he looks at you.
Oh no, you would know not to attack him because he's a wizard.
Oh, really?
We talked to them earlier, yeah.
Oh, I resent
Do
my
you-
22 damage.
You don't attack?
Oh, so wait, these we're okay with the cannibals?
No,
No.
so we ran into. You're not there, Genesis. We ran. You remember there was a cave with the apes, right?
You
We
hear.
went and talked to them.
And
I mean, maybe this was crazy.
thing looks at you and screams. And what do?
We're not here to kill you.
And all of you hear this scream like echo out through the prison.
We start running back towards them then. As soon as we hear that.
It's okay, little buddy. It's okay. Wait, are they sentient? Like,
Yeah, they are.
Still catch me
but
up.
they don't speak our language. They speak Netherese, and they're
Netherese?
wizards that were changed by dark magic when the spire crashed. It started emitting like dark magic, and they turned into this.
I'll say the only thing that Alvarian in my timeline taught me to say in Netherese. Go fuck your mother.
It hisses at you and
No,
says
no, I come as a
something.
friend. Terimakiak.
Do you guys do anything else?
I keep saying like
I'll-
curse words to
I'll
it.
take out. I don't think that's working, Nilzon. I take out a ration, and I'll like kind of walk up a little bit and toss it at it.
You walk up a little bit, it hisses. And then Nilzon, are you doing anything? You see this chest to the south, this creature to the north, what are you doing?
I'll let Puddle approach, but I'm gonna get behind Puddle, and kind of out of its sight, like make sure my bow's at the ready.
Gotcha.
Can I, since I now have 2 levels of rogue, cunning action stealth, essentially, to make my drawing of my bow hidden from this thing. Yeah.
Gotcha. You stealthily draw. It doesn't seem to mind or care that much, but all you then hear is this, once again, this scream.
Is it screaming?
Yeah, it yells with its sharp teeth at you, screaming in your direction.
Like Mr. Meeseeks? What's going on?
You then suddenly hear a cacophony of screams echoing out from this hole. You see hands come out the hole.
Hey, Nils,
One pair.
We gotta run.
Another pair.
Fight?
We gotta run. We gotta
Another
run.
pair.
We gotta fucking run right now.
Why? What's going on with the hands?
I don't know, but it looks like there's a lot of them, and we can't do it with just us.
You hear a bunch of screaming, and then you see a horde of these Nothics come out. And
You have alerted the horde.
They you hear a bunch of screaming, and they begin running in your direction. Go ahead and roll me initiative.
Just them or all of us? Are all of us rolling initiative?
Yeah, everybody roll initiative at this point.
I'm doing it.
No.
Oh damn, I got high as fuck.
Oops. Actually, let me re-roll that.
Well, remember to use your initiative, bro, because we don't have it. Remember.
I can't hear you. Couldn't hear you. What?
Wait,
Remember
how
to
far
use
did
your-
we get?
Hold on. Lamar, Alex trying to tell me something. Could you? I'm sorry.
Remember to use your inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll save it
you
for
guys, everybody, before this initiative starts, you guys get a full turn to everybody else. What are you guys doing? All of you hear the screaming.
Wait, no, Brent, I didn't really catch that. What was that screaming again?
Let me do it one more time.
Explain it to him. You came across. Let me put it in this way. You came across the witch, and the witch alerted the horde.
Oh, damn it. I should just let you kill him. But I thought he wasn't because we talked to the other ones. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
It's just
I
like
can't get out
one-eyed
of here.
nothing, just like screaming.
I can't get out of here.
I will remind you, Puddle. The last ones we talked to, I think it's half to 60% of what they said is, if you go to Yithrin, our great leader will murder you.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill them if they're nice.
All right, let's start with Sven and Stigger. What are you guys doing? Before we hop in initiative.
I don't know what's happening, so I'm
no,
gonna
Puddle
go.
did tell you guys. Remember?
Yeah.
I said it over the link.
30, 40, 50. 50 gets me there, and I'll.
We're so dead. We're so dead, Art.
And then I'll
have your back.
I'll go 50 feet that way and try to perception out where exactly that was and what exactly I heard, because I guess I'm kind of far away.
Yeah, you heard a bunch of monstrous screaming. That's what you heard echo down the hall, coming from this position here.
I'll go through the link. Are you got what is going on? What just happened?
We're dying! No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. I don't say that.
Oh.
There's a horde of those monkey people coming. Came out of a hole.
I'll turn back to the group and use my action to tell them that we got a horde. I don't know exactly how. Probably set them up, but we got a horde of Nothics coming.
Got it. And all right, Sven, what are you doing before we kick off initiative here?
Well, hearing that, I guess I'm moving here near Stigger to back him up and wait for everyone to come through.
Got it. Genesis, Alvarian, Damien, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna see when we heard the first screen. I said we start running back, so I want to move 60 feet, but it won't let me up through here, so I'm not.
No, you can't move north because that's a wall up there. You got to move back down the passage over here.
I can't see where it starts. Just the red light.
Let me see. Do you have night vision? 60 feet?
Yeah, goggles.
That's what you can see.
Can't see the entrance. Oh, okay. Here we go.
You're down this passage.
So wait, so
5, 10, 15, 20, that's 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Holy shit, we're far stuck.
Yeah.
Is the doppelganger still eating his ration?
No, he's dropped it at this point, and he's like following you guys.
I'll pick it up.
Not say follow us.
You pick it up?
And I'm gonna be eating that.
Take inspiration as you grab the half-eaten ration, and yeah, he's following you guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Dashing with mobile.
Oh damn, you get a double movement? Holy shit.
Got it. All right then. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. You think about what you're gonna do. As around the corner over here, yeah, you begin to see a bunch of these creatures coming out of a hole in the floor, probably a subterranean level, and they look hungrily at you. So I'll be right back.
Are we running, Arik, or are we fighting?
It's a horde. Run.
Does
a horde fight?
Does a horde count? Okay, so if I cast Hypnotic Pattern, every creature in a 30-foot cube, would that work on the horde? It would, right?
Is he counting the object?
Actually, does it target a creature? Because like I think we've done like spells that target creatures don't work on hordes.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know.
They don't.
I'm glad Puddles that you got Hypnotic Pattern because I was gonna get it for my level up, but then I was like, nah, I'm gonna get something else.
Well, I swapped
It depends on what the horde's immune to.
Yeah.
Also,
they're immune to it?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Because there's a bunch of creatures and it's an AoE.
I'm gonna bribe him.
But that makes sense, though. Technically, if you
And I have $5.
Well, Arik, are we running or are we staying? If we're running, I have the key in my hand. I can close the door and lock it.
Run.
But there's a chest there, though, that I really want.
You hear Genesis' voice in your head, Puddles.
Treasure doesn't do you any good if you're dead.
I know. Genesis is in my head, too, because I put him in the thing.
Actually, you didn't.
Yeah. Arik.
You know what? And in your head, you know what you hear me singing, Puddle, in your head?
What?
Everybody.
No, here's the thing. Genesis is in your head. You excluded him because he made a smart
All
remark.
right. Let's start our initiative order here.
Right.
So, yeah, Nilzan, what are you doing?
No, I didn't do that. I would have left him.
No, I'm logged out. I don't know.
Yeah, Arik hasn't been answering me. Arik.
Oh, he's gone? Uh-oh.
Oh, that convenient.
Yeah.
I thought he wanted to fight. I guess not. Yeah, he's gone. He's out.
Hey, poke the bear, poke the bear, log out.
Oh my god.
He may have fell asleep again. All right.
Leroy Jenkins, but he didn't like follow.
Puddle, what do you do?
Did you hear what I was planning? I have a question. So, Hypnotic Pattern. It says you create a twisting pattern inside a 30-foot cube, and all creatures inside of it have to make a save. Would it work on this?
You have no idea.
That's a no.
Is that a no then?
I will tell you this much: a horde is considered a creature, like just by like mechanics' sake. But at the same time, it's a representative of a bunch of creatures. So you know, use your common sense on that. I mean, what?
Common sense in Koo's head is that it would work because it's like all the creatures inside of it.
All right, drop the text for me. Hypnotic pattern. There we go.
It doesn't have a limit on it too. It says each creature that sees it.
You just make one roll for the horde and see if the horde passes or fails.
And let me see.
Wait, but it's Nilzan's turn.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Running or staying?
You see Nilzan cunningly runs.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is.
Wait, why are you running that way?
And then picks up the chest.
Oh my god!
I love it.
And then runs here.
All right, you run south to the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Action dash. Cutting action, dash to the chest, pick it
Yeah.
up, run over here, and then dash here.
Can you carry the chest?
Let's see.
And the chest
I'm a
is
fighter, okay? I can carry anything.
I don't know. There's like a tungsten bars in that chest. It's filled to the brim with tungsten.
The chest is pretty light, but it requires 2 hands to carry.
It's full of osmium.
Unobtainium, yeah.
No osmium.
I'm glad you logged in, Arik. This is a lot more fun than if I was by myself.
Yeah.
Alright, so you run south, you pick up this chest off the ground, and both hands you begin carrying it with you.
And then I dip west, and I'm like, Puddle, run!
Okay, good. I don't waste my 3rd level spell slot. I run behind her, and I close the door because I have the key in my hand because I said I maged hand it to myself. I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Break the key in the lock.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna lock.
You run, yeah, you shut the door, you use your action to lock it. And
then I move
yeah.
back. Oh, how much was that, Brett, to get here from where I was at? Like 15 feet, I think?
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna dash. Can I drag Nils on with me? So I'm gonna move.
Your action was to lock the door.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Should I? Well, I wouldn't leave her. No, I'm gonna stay right here.
You hear like banging up against the door.
Do I have a bonus action?
Actually, Brent, wasn't her interact with an object closing the door?
I would say to lock the door was required.
Thank you. Fucking Arik, I hate you. I would hit you so hard.
Yeah, Arik, do you want to make it that that you can't dash and interacting is picking up the chest?
Yeah.
You want to play this game?
No, I'm saying interact with an object is not an action, right? Oh wait,
no, but the action is locking the door.
Oh, shit.
I'm saying that like you could shut the door. I'm just gonna say locking it is your action now.
Yeah, so she did like 2 interactions with objects, right? So once the interact with object, and once
We're not doing all. It's just shutting the door, locking it. It's just what
want us to die.
According to the PHB, bro.
I'm arguing for you, Puddle.
I know.
I don't know what Damien's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. That's my turn. Genesis.
Got it. Genesis, what are you doing?
60 feet. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's about as far as I can go.
Got it. Okay, there we go. All right, you begin rushing. You hear thudding, kind of just like, banging on this door behind you. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it is just...
Behind me?
No, I'm talking about Puddle and Nilzan.
About to say.
It's their turn, so it's the swarm's turn, so that's where you're hearing from.
Yes.
Saying.
And the door, like, the hinges are kind of rusty and old. They're gonna try to break through the door.
Oh no!
Let's see here.
Big Chungus is coming.
Oh yes,
Ooh.
yes.
So, the door remains locked as you hear a bunch of screeching on the other side. Damien.
I'm running, eating my rations. 5, 10, 20,
Got
30,
it.
40,
Sven.
50, 60.
Are you running too?
Oh my god, we're so far from everybody.
Yo, can I use my inspiration and like help them knock down the door?
No.
What?
Okay, at what
No.
point do we have to make this an NPC?
Dude, I'm down for a good door smashing, bro.
Fuck
Oh
this
man.
guy.
All right, Sven, what are you doing? I'm assuming you're moving.
I was maintaining position for everyone to run back
Gotcha.
towards us.
Stigger.
I'm doing much the same. I'll take the dodge action in case anything suddenly comes at us, but yeah, I'm gonna wait for everybody else to get here.
Got it. Doppelganger's moving. Do I have Alvarian is not in the initiative order. Why not?
I'm number 5. I'm before the other guy.
Okay, got it.
I got a 6 actually, but I
Yeah,
mean,
you got
I
it.
can go
I
out
mean-
there. I don't care.
Gotcha. I'll just put you in as 7. And what are you doing? You're moving?
I'm running the same direction they are.
Got it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, this guy's running. Back to our other guys here. What are you, Nils on?
I'm gonna run here. And guess what? Nilzon can run again.
You slammed the gate behind you. Sorry. Bait. No, I'm not like that way.
Hey, women support women, okay?
True.
Nilzon's over here.
Gotcha. Carrying the chest in both hands, you're running. Puddle.
Puddle's gonna run while yelling at the party. There's a fucking horse chasing us.
I'm so happy that we're right next to each other in initiative.
Yeah, that makes it more fun. On 30 here, and then, oh shit, I can only do 30 here. Yeah. Oh shit, I think I might actually get caught if they break through that door. Do I have anything else? Is this a Misty step type? Oh no, I already used my bonus.
Genesis, you're running forward too. You can move yourself.
Okay. That's my turn. I can't do anything else.
Got it. Genesis, you don't know, really. So what do? Why are you back there? Okay, you want to be back there. Got it. All right.
No, it just jumped me back.
Got it.
Wait, what is this behind? Oh, that's the guy?
Yeah, that's the doppelganger.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going. 5, 10.
All right.
15, 20, 25, 30,
Since really all you can do is move at the moment, I'm gonna move on to these guys. They're gonna try to break down the door again. No. This time, with advantage. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yes.
You hear a bunch of booming against the said door.
Thank you, gods of D&D.
All right, everybody, move your positions to where you want to be. I'm just gonna loop back around, to these guys. Just move yourself, because I assume that's what you're moving. If you're doing something else besides moving, let me know. So, you know. All right, they're gonna try to break the door again.
Wait, Puddle. Well, I'm moving before them. I'm gonna move 5 here, and I'm gonna close this gate as my action.
Gotcha.
And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then bonus action. I'm gonna move over here, and then Nilzon, you can move too, because Brent just moved past us.
Oh, sweet, yeah.
Yeah, just move at this point. Because apparently they can't bust through this door. Let's see. With advantage. There we go! All right! Yeah, you hear a bunch of screaming.
I'm not staying.
Let's see here.
Sorry, Brent, what do we hear?
30. Let me make sure I'm clear. I'm clear on what you hear here. Yeah, that's what you hear. Yeah. And 30. All right. All right. So you guys are sufficiently ahead. Are you guys just leaving? Is that what I'm hearing here?
We got the loot. We got the bag, bro.
But we didn't look in the rest of the room. So if we stay in this hallway and they come at us this way, we can shoot them down, right? Because it's like that thing where they.
We don't have backup.
But
not yet, at least.
That's true.
I moved Alvarian.
Oh wait, yeah, I see Alvarian. Yeah, we have backup.
Yeah. So we could just tunnel in this hallway, and then because they have to break down these. But these were easy to open. But
Alvarian.
All right, well, everybody take a move action again. I'm gonna deal with these.
Action. I close this gate too, Brent, and then I move. 1, 10, 15, 20.
No, wait, Puddle, can you ping yourself? Okay. See, we went too far past you, so because I thought you were gonna come this way.
Yo,
are y'all
Genesis
come this
does
way?
not believe in fantasy GPS.
Are y'all gonna come back down the hall this way, or are y'all gonna stay there? That's the thing.
It's up to Nilzon. Huddle would do it Nilzon's too, because she has the chest. So she doesn't have hands right now.
Nilzon?
Oh well.
Oh yeah, that those
so
bricks
Nilzon
there
wants to go here.
do matter. They are difficult terrain. So.
Oh, so then I would only got about this far.
Yeah, anything besides solid ground is difficult terrain.
Oh, then there would be difficult terrain for the horde too, right? So we should move farther back so they have a harder time getting to us. Yeah.
Nilzon's gonna cunning action dash.
That'll work.
Got it. All right, everybody took their move action because they're going
Huddle's
again.
gonna dash too.
All right.
Huddle, you got that cunning action?
No, but I didn't dash. I just action close the door and move.
You guys hear a boom. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yo, can Nilzon have a seminar on pickpocketing to Sven and Puddle so they can both get a second level of rogue?
All right. You guys can take another action to move. If you're leaving, let me know. But these guys are continuing to
Okay.
do what they do.
Puddle calls out. Are we leaving or are we attacking them? What do you guys want to do?
We're concentrating firepower, but I'm gonna come over here so I'm far away. They have a lot of difficult terrain here. Ooh, Alvarian, could you web here so they have to go fully through difficult terrain?
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We're gonna make, guys. Nilzon huddles the team together. Guys, we're gonna make what my detachment, a military detachment, used to call a kill spot. Okay, this is gonna be our kill spot. We're gonna make them go through difficult terrain and concentrate our firepower here.
Who's that random guy? He should probably be back up.
Yo, ganger, let's go. Back up.
Yeah, oh no, yeah,
Welcome
he's
to the-
5'10".
Yeah.
We goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Welcome to the
30.
party. We have no time to worry about who you are, what
Yeah,
you're doing.
I'm
Just
sorry,
move
I
back.
didn't know.
He goes, that's fine.
Get back up.
That is absolutely okay. That's okay. Yeah, he just runs past you guys.
Yeah.
I'll do it in a minute.
All right, has everybody taken their move actions? Everybody did what they wanted to do.
I'll move back one, but I'll be taking the dodge action after moving
Alvarian,
back.
get back, bro.
Do the web.
Yeah, I don't have any
Move back. I get to that.
spells. No spells. Nope, I'm good. We can't do nothing. I can't.
All
do
right,
nothing.
last call. All right then.
Did you?
Right, you hear me? Hello?
What did you say?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Can I use a web spell to move back?
Can you use a what?
A web spell to move back?
Yeah, you have an action.
Action
You
then
can-
move. They should be different.
Yes.
So yeah.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. I believe this is how big it is. And yeah. Do I get a movement and an action, or just one thing?
No, you get a move and an action.
5, 10,
Back up.
15.
Bro, we're about to murder these fools.
No, what if they run over us though?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, Alvarian's like a huge wizard. Like his spell DC is so high. There's no way they
Bro, I
don't get
have
stuck.
to tell you, dude. This thing is nothing swarm resistant, bro.
It's coming! It's coming! It's coming!
That's what she's known.
It's coming! There's two?
You see, you see, a bunch of these creatures. They begin just galloping towards you, screaming as loud as they can. And one is gonna move into the web. They gotta roll
Dexterity saving throws.
dexterity saving throw. 15. Does that succeed?
No.
Got it. All right. And our other one. 5, 10.
Oh shit!
Get stuck.
Please get stuck. I didn't know there was two. If we TPK here, I'm gonna feel so bad.
And let's see here.
Woo!
Yes.
No.
Alvarian undefeated, bro.
Invictus over there.
Quick, throw your grenades. Does anybody have grenades?
No,
Alright.
we lost the grenade launcher in fucking Grimskull.
We used it against the god. So unfortunately, no.
Oh man, guys.
I still got that cleaver though. Bird. Still got my cleaver.
All right, let's go in initiative order here before we end our session. Starting at the top. Let's see here. Nozan, what are you doing?
Nozan's gonna make a drop. Boom, boom. Action surge. Boom, boom.
Ooh.
Well, good news. I think they're restrained, so you have
8.
advantage. But
Well, yeah, double ones. That's gonna miss.
oh, not one. is not gonna do it.
22 will connect. 21 will connect, and 16 will connect. Go ahead and roll some damage.
All right.
So
22
yeah, what's the total?
plus 3 is 25. Plus 26 is 51. Plus 19 is 61, 71, 70. 70 points of damage.
Hey.
70 points of damage.
Would have been 91 points of damage if I'd hit that first shot.
Got it.
But
All right, you begin launching arrows into this hordes of creatures. Some of them drop into the web. It's still there.
well, actually, real quick. No, real quick. We're getting the end of the session, right?
Yeah. He said one more round, I think.
Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna go through this. Yeah.
I mean, no. What I'm saying is, Nilzan, I got inspiration. Go ahead and use it for that first attack.
Yo, what does our main boy Stigger say to Nilzan, bro?
Do what you do best. Make sure they don't get back up.
Hey, between the eyes, you got it, Chief.
Hey.
24
So
will connect.
That is 96.
96 points of damage.
Got it. They're still there. It's bloodied. There's a bunch of these creatures.
That's my turn.
Got it. Puddle, what are you doing?
Okay, I am going to try that thing. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want to try it. The hypnotic pattern. Hold on, I gotta see.
You pointed at it. It seems to have no effect.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Then bonus action is. I don't think anybody's gonna run in it. It's okay. I'm just gonna back up then.
I'm gonna bonus action dodge, by the way.
Got it. Genesis.
15 here.
Wait, no. Hold on. I don't think you can bonus action dodge.
Yeah, that's a monk only thing.
Yeah, that's not a. Rogues can disengage or dash. They can't bonus action
Or
dodge.
stealth, yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
is
bonus action hide.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because that is exceptionally broken. As a monk who uses that, I can tell you.
What are you doing, Genesis?
Let me see, 5, 10, 15. Damn. If I get here, so wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn. 5, 10. I'm still not close enough to hit him with my breath if I do that. Yet. You know what?
I messed up something, but it's okay.
Hmm?
Never mind. Keep going.
I'm gonna hold position, but I'm gonna ready my breath weapon. So when they come within range, which will be 15 feet, which would be 5, 10, 15, so about here. If they come within range, then I will release breath weapon.
All right. You see, there's so many of them. They just break through the web and they continue going. 5,
Nani?
10, 20, 25.
Yo.
30.
Wait, web doesn't work on hordes?
No, not this one. No, they are immune to being restrained. And so, 20. But it's still difficult. But it's still difficult terrain, I believe, for web. Does web give difficult terrain? Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Well, first off, the lightning, before anything goes further, his Genesis' held action goes off.
and yeah, I mean, you see, they begin rushing forward. What are you doing? Breath weapon? Dex save.
EC 15.
Let's see here. 17. They will make it and take half of that. And yeah, the web slows them down, but they just crash through it and continue moving forward. Actually, both of them uses their aggressive action to take a bonus action to move up to you guys. This one will go ahead and engage you first, And oh yeah, they're gonna stampede. They're just gonna run straight through you. So 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 30, well 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That one moves up there as a bonus action to dash. And then as its regular action, they all clamor around you. Do you see their eyes look in your direction? And they begin to glow. And roll me a Constitution save, those of you who are in its space.
Go Nilzon and Alvarian.
Yes.
There's literally no way Nilzon fails this.
I will also say this, Alvarian, you do get Genesis's bonus.
Plus.
Which is how much? Plus 3?
3?
Yeah.
No, it's plus 2 now, remember?
Oh yeah, we figured that out, so yeah, it's plus 2.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good.
And,
I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. 21.
So
Thank
plus
God
two,
you got
23,
those. Both of you guys roll me strength saves.
Genesis, guess what, bro? When you walk in the club, all eyes are not on you.
Yeah, both of you guys, Nilzon and Nilzon and Alvarian.
Genesis, you don't need to roll. You're good.
You fall prone, Nilzon, as this horde of creatures runs over you. Alvarian, roll me a strength save.
Working on it.
Yo, I'm gonna be like Jon Snow in that episode of Game of Thrones.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of
Hey!
Hey, nice.
17?
17, you are able to stay on your feet. And, this is not going to be pretty. You'll take, 53 necrotic damage as, all these creatures' eyes light up. And you'll take half of that for making the save.
Okay.
You feel yourselves being drained and whatnot, and that's what it does on its turn. Both of you.
Okay,
You'll
so
take half of 53.
Half of 53 is 26.
Yes.
Light work, bro. Light work.
And
Holy crap.
I'm straight. Good.
Some sauce.
This one moves up, occupies a square, and roll me another con save.
They're going to land on top of each other?
Oh yeah, it's a swarm. They can occupy each other's spaces. They just move forward. 18, you're good. Alvarian. 21, both of you are good.
Hold on. Genesis,
Oh, that's
realize
not
you're not
Genesis.
in this.
Yeah, you're not in this.
Genesis, you're not in the space. You're good. You don't need to. You're not taking it. You don't need to roll anything.
I thought it was right here.
No,
it's only the people
Alvarian.
in the space.
Roll me Alvarian. Okay, got it. All right,
Yeah,
everybody's
I was
talking about. Yeah. Genesis,
Yeah,
you're good.
sorry.
And both of you roll me strength saves too. Well, you're already only Alvarian because you're already on the ground. Those on.
Does all the content?
No, she's prone.
Yeah, Alvarian, roll me a con. 23. Both of you are good again. And you'll be half of 57 as necrotic energy flows over you guys. And they end their turn as
That's 28.
28. Damien.
Light
down.
work, bro.
Alright, I'm swinging. Swing out. Do a lot of swinging.
Down.
Oops. 2, 3.
Uh-oh.
What'd I get? A 9, 6, and a 14.
9 is
14
not
hit?
going to kick. 6 and 14 will connect, though.
Okay.
Whoa.
Huh?
Sorry, continue.
Alright, 25 on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this is kind of awkward, huh? Can I use a-
You see the horde, one of them is thinned out a bit.
Okay. I'm gonna use this bait and switch to move Alvarian out of the place, and I'll take a spot.
Oh, okay. You hop into the horde, dragging Alvarian's body out.
Let me switch
Damn,
spots.
what a
I roll
king.
D10.
Beast.
I pressed F12.
What a short king.
Okay, I add 2 to my AC, which is okay. could be more. I'm gonna action surge, and then the thinned out horde. I'm gonna swing out again.
Got it.
1, 2, 3.
Remember, you have inspiration, Damien.
Bro, what
8.
is this?
You swing and miss. A
I'm gonna
14
add,
will connect.
Precision on the. I'm gonna add precision on the 12, and I'm gonna reroll the 8
Got it.
with inspiration.
14, 16 will connect. And
then
precision,
15.
all 3 will connect. Roll damage.
All right.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, plus a d10. So 46.
73 total.
Yeah! You just being batting them with your sword. It connects on some of them, flinging them into the walls. Other ones that's coming in your direction, you kick off and stab with your sword. One of the hordes is gone.
Ooh, does that count as a kill? Can I use a bonus action attack?
Yeah.
Oh, great sword master.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how that works.
Holy shit, Kratos, motherfucker!
I'm gonna use the
Ah,
precision
bro.
attack so that it definitely lands for sure. 14.
14 does hit.
14
Alright.
will connect.
Our d10. 29 total.
29. You're just swinging into this
Yo, he did
crowd
like almost
here.
100 points of damage in one turn. That's wild.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. These creatures seem big enough, though, that they don't have... Well, I'm not going to say that. But anyway, moving on. Sven!
Too little.
Let's see. Get some distance. And bonus action, designate prey. And release 2 arrows.
Got it. Both of those will connect.
Okay. That'll be, let's see, 17, 25 plus 29 damage.
Yikes! Your arrows plunge into this horde, going through some of their bodies, coming out the back of them, going into other bodies. It is still there. Not bloodied yet.
Yep, that's my turn.
Stigger!
All right, moving over here. I'm gonna start with 2 attacks on it. That's an 18
Yup.
for 9 points of damage,
Got it.
and a 21
Yup.
for 11 points. And
Got
then
it.
I'm gonna spend a key point for Flurry of Blows. And what I'm... yeah, no, I'm gonna... Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. The first is going to be just a regular unarmed strike.
Got it.
That's unfortunately an 11 to hit.
No, you just flail in the crowd.
Let me just check something real quick. Evan, I'm going to use focused aim. When you miss an attack roll, spend 1 to 3 key points to increase it by 2 for each key point you spend. I'm going to spend 2 points. Turn it to
Alright.
15.
That'll hit.
Alright, so that's going to be a d4 plus 4, which is 5, but because of my new ability, the Flurry of Harm and Heal, I can add, without you spending an extra key point, a Hand of Harm. So that's going to be an extra 7 necrotic on top of that. With
Got
my
it.
last action, I'm going to do a Hand of Healing on Alvarian,
I love you.
so he gets back 10 points.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Yeah, so you flail in the crowd, reach down and touch Alvarian, and his eyes open back up.
So that's
And
32 total.
got it. All right. I mean, still there, almost bloodied, but not there just yet. Alvarian, you're on the ground with 10 hit points. What are you doing?
I get up, and then I look at our doppelganger friend, and I say, like blood just kind of like coming out my mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, it doesn't usually go this way. And then I, and I get up and I disengage. 'Cause I'm not-
It's better than this usually, I promise.
Got it. You scurry and you back away.
I'm not hiding.
All right, our doppelganger here. You see, he looks around. He goes, "All right." Ah! He runs up and he's going to try to. He does a flying kick.
Massive spirit.
And he hits.
Really?
Our guide.
And
No.
He does a flying kick.
and he does 10 points
Max
of damage.
damage.
And ha!
What the hell?
And
Little engine that
Oh,
could.
then he goes he scurries away 5, 10, 15, 20, and he'll try to do
Is
an
he a
attack of
monk?
opportunity on him. He'll hit him with an attack of opportunity, and he'll take 14.
no.
Oh my God.
He's okay though. He'll eat the 14, and he goes, shit! As they try to drag him into the swarm. Nilzan!
All right, let's see. I might need to back here. Well, how do they look, by the way? These Nothics.
They look almost bloodied.
Almost bloodied. Good enough
Yeah.
for me. I'm going to cunning action, disengage, and walk here.
Got
You're
it.
Prone, so you got half. Your
Yeah,
movement.
you are
Half
prone,
the-
stand up.
Oh,
Yeah, so 15
yeah,
feet to stand
sorry.
up. Yeah.
Not bad.
So just rewind 15 feet, and you'll be where you're supposed to be.
There we go. Cool. All right. Nilzon's gonna.
That's still within melee range of them.
I will also remind you that you saw them do an saw them do an opportunity attack.
Okay, where was I? Here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were right there.
Okay. How about now?
That's good.
When you move out of their range, some of them swing
He
at you.
disengaged.
He disengaged with bonus action.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's why he has 15 feet.
Learning my new roguish ways, Nilzon is going to go for the leader.
The chest, though, is inside of the square where they're at. And, yeah, but both of those will connect.
Don't worry, I can fish it out from their corpses.
Alright, what's the total damage? No crit on that, but yeah, 25 plus 23.
49. It is 49.
4 plus 25 is 49 damage.
49.
Oh, yeah, it looks to be quite thin, but they're still there.
Puddle's gonna bonus action Mantle of Inspiration. I'm gonna move some people. We're gonna move. Let's do. Fuck, Alvarian's right next to me. Let's do Damien, Genesis, Sticker, and Nilzon.
Oh, sweet. Thank you so much.
Fuck, but that leaves Alvarian.
I can move now. Let's see. 5, 10.
Yeah,
I
I'm
go
gonna
right
move
there.
you guys. You four can use your action to move up to your speed, and
Funny.
you get 5 temp. And then I'm gonna drag Alvarian with me.
Dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna drag him. Will you let me drag you, Alvarian?
Sure.
Okay, so we're gonna move 5, 10, 15 here. And then I'm gonna action dash with Alvarian. 5, 10, 15. So you're over here with me, Alvarian.
Got it. Genesis, what you doing?
So that gets everybody out of range. For now.
Out of range.
Of the mob.
Oh.
Move, Alvarian. Come next to me.
What are you doing, Genesis?
Another breath weapon.
Alright, deck save. They'll make it. Take
Yep.
half.
It's 4.
Got it.
Again.
Another breath weapon?
Yep.
Got it. Alright. They'll
There it
fail
is.
that one and take
Ooh.
20 as you breathe twice. You see bodies drop into horde.
And I'm
Alright.
gonna move back.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm gonna move back.
I hope they don't hit our new friend. He's gonna die.
Probably.
Oh,
And,
Life lesson.
you guys are the ones that told him to help us.
they go ahead and move on to Damien and roll me a strength save, Damien.
Oh no.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What?
No.
Fall on the ground.
Indomitable.
Hold on. Yeah, he has stuff he can do.
Indomitable. All right, Indomitable it is.
Whatever.
There we
You
go,
fall
then.
on the ground as
Oh,
this
shit.
crowd of folks swarm over you. They're going to try to hit you with advantage 4 times. And so,
That's good. They're not. At least they're not doing the eye thing again. That's good. At least. You do have the 2 to your AC still, though, Damien, right?
Yeah.
let's see here.
And 5 tap.
There we go. All right. Yeah, they all try to claw at you. Let's see here. 28.
1.
19.
0. Okay, that's not so far.
20. Does that hit?
2 hits, yeah. 3 hits.
21. 3 hits. All right. And you'll take 17, 12, and 13 for 32
42.
points of damage as they.
No, that is 42.
Sorry. 30. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. They just claw you up. What's your HP at now?
55.
55. Got it. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just swarm all over you. One jumps on your back. Another one, like, they just begin clawing at you as much as they can. That's what they do on their turn. And I think we can end this probably. Damien, you are on the ground with these creatures clawing at your body. What you doing?
If I'm on my back, like, I'm gonna throw one of them off me, stand up with 15 feet of movement.
Got it.
Start to spin around chopping. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
One's gonna roll. 45 total.
Oh, yeah. The last few ones that remain, like, one's on your back. You, like, run backwards and slam him up against the wall, and you can hear his ribcage crack. He falls to the ground. The 2 in front of you, you do a baseball bat swing, almost cleave off their heads. The last few that remain, you pretty much run at them with your great sword, and you, like, almost like a shish kebab. You just stake each one in a row, and they fall to the ground dead as they had 16 life left.
Woo!
And you guys look around, and we'll end our session there.
Let's not do that again.
I wanna. Wait, they're dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Can we at least open the chest? Yeah,
What's in
can
the
we
chest?
at least see what our efforts gave us?
All right.
Can I make a nature check to, like, determine how edible these things are?
Huh?
You look at their bodies, and they look. You don't even need to roll one, man. They look nasty.
Yeah, but, like, what if you cleaned it a little and, put some, like, salt on it?
What?
Whether they taste okay?
Yeah, bro.
Ew.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Why don't you just do auto cannibalism like a normal person?
No.
You're talking about cannibalism, Nelzon. I think we're traveling with one.
All right.
No, cannibalism is only if you eat your own race. So I can eat, like, elves, dwarves, just fine.
Yeah,
Oh
I agree. I
my
definitely agree. I stand behind that concept.
Oh my god.
You got any elves or dwarves here? Or gnomes?
There's Pip.
Ooh, gnomes? Hell yeah. You know, they're
I reiterate my earlier statement. When does Damien turn into an NPC and become a boss?
Ooh, I have a question.
You know, gnomes,
If they
the
cut
arms
off-
and of gnomes get real crispy.
If you cut off Pip's arm, since he can't die, will it grow back?
Ooh, will it grow back?
So maybe you could just, like, cut pieces off.
Okay, what doppelgangers took your characters' places while I wasn't looking?
It's just a thought. Food
All right,
for
hold
thought.
on. I'm trying to.
It's an intrusive thought. Is what it is.
Puddle gets dark when you ain't looking. You turn your back, you get evil.
I'm here as an angel.
From hell.
Run him over with your car, the angel says.
Yeah.
You get 10 points if you hit them.
15 if they're over 60.
Yes, I'm adding that to mine.
Oh yeah, no, you don't know the rules. It's 10 points if you hit somebody, 15 if they're over 60, 20 if they have a walker, and it's a double point reward if you know the person. Animals are 20 points apiece, and 50 if you know the animal.
Whoa, that's way more complex than what
Lamar,
I told
are
the
those
guys.
South Florida rules? What's going on, buddy?
Bro, this is Florida. We be racking up points down here. What you talking about?
Oh my god, that's so funny, Carl.
I'm telling you, you don't know. Just yesterday, I took my extra car and I racked up 60 points at the old folks' home down the street.
Oh my god. What's the? I'll ask you the same question they asked me on the day. I told them, "What's the maximum points you can get in one day?"
Oh. See, now that's an interesting question because some people theorize that it's all about location. See, if you're in the hood, you could rack up like 300 points before anybody even noticed. But if you're on the other side of town, just catching 20 points how the police trailing you, dog.
You're just playing GTA, right? You're just playing Vice City. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, nah, dude, that's San Andreas up in there, which is like
San Andreas is where it's at, man.
San Andreas.
Welcome back, Alex.
If you get too many points, you lose the whole game.
Earlier, were you muted then? Because you.
No, Alex, you were contributing so little to the fight. We thought you were gone.
It's okay. Fred had more screen time.
What? Savage.
Listen, we worked together. We counted as one.
I pulled your body with me, and
Your
I can't
kill is
delete this now.
we share kills here. Your kill is my kill.
Exactly.
I just heal and move people and
Oh
drag
yeah,
people.
it actually moved me. I might have been muted because I was responding to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you didn't.
Yeah, I was
move?
muted then. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
okay,
I
let
don't
me draw
like
arrows.
what it gives you, so I'm actually doing something different here.
Yeah.
Like it gives us something too strong, or
No,
is it not strong
it gives
enough?
you something you already have, and it's like, okay.
Oh.
Well,
Thank
It
you,
gives, it gives us another of Puddle statues, so I have one in
It
each
gives us
hand
one
now.
health potion.
One health potion.
Yes,
Oh, no.
And it's half empty. It's like, that's what's inside the chest.
You mean it's half full?
Yeah, I'm sorry, half full.
It's all about perspective,
Oh
right?
no!
It's all about how
But
you see it.
I want something appropriate for a prison, so that's what I'm doing here.
Magical flail plus
plus
5.
one bandana.
The soap on a rope flail.
Plus 1 bandana.
Oh my
Now
god!
you get a soap on a rope flail.
What does a +1 bandana give you?
Perspective.
Hey Brent, it's a plus 1 bar of soap.
Oh no!
Ew!
Don't
I
drop
don't.
it.
Ew!
I'm telling you, that's what you find in the jail. You find a soap on a rope flail. If you spit it, not only do you beat enemies, but you clean them up. At the same time.
Oh, have you? I mean, you put a real talk. You put an unused bar of soap in a sock. That thing hurts.
Oh, hell
That is an improvised weapon.
That's a prison
You
weapon
could-
right there. It's like,
Yeah, that is a prison weapon.
Oh my god!
oh,
Y'all
I don't know. Bar of soap and a sock is more like military, not prison.
It's did I misspeak?
Careful with the.
Show us your court disposition if you've been in jail, bro, since you know something.
You got a bunch of people, all sharing communal space, serving the state in some way,
Oh,
and when
damn,
one of them
that's
screws up, everyone else gets mad at them.
right.
Oh my god. Dropping the soap.
I'm hungry.
Go red. All right, though, guys. It is
Also,
1:15.
just jokes aside, all respect to our nation's
There we
military
go.
veterans, but the institutions are a thing, and they work very similarly in a lot of cases.
I mean, dude, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Anybody in the military will tell you that it's a simple
Okay.
mindset.
Yes.
you open this chest, and inside you see coiled up is a whip.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm offended.
It's a prison. It's a prison. You fuck up in prison and whip that ass. Like, ah!
He said with that ass.
Ah! What's your name? No, let me stop.
Nah, dude.
Is it
I said,
magical?
what's your name? Huh? What?
Is it
Toby.
magical?
It's Toby?
It's Toby. Oh my goodness.
There you go. No. All right. Let me drop the text here for this. Well, you know what? You guys haven't figured out what it is yet, so I'm not gonna tell you. But it looks magical, 100%. It's a red whip. It looks like a blood red color. It has an eye on its hilt.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
And so, essentially, I'll put this in the treasure channel. It looks like this.
Romantic all the time.
The whip's name is called Kuda Kitten. No, let me stop. Let me stop before I get myself in trouble. Let me stop before I get myself in trouble. All right. But I'll put it in the treasure channel, the picture of it. So.
I didn't get that one either.
Cause I may be bad.
Oh, yeah. That requires deep knowledge for the.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like the look of that actually. That's cool.
That's
Sticks
ugly.
and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me.
I
Oh no.
remember that song.
All right, though, guys. I got to admit.
All right.
I had a long-
It's all
Good
good.
luck.
We're done. We'll see you next time, man. And we'll see all you guys next time on the stream. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes. And thank you for the few people, the random people that subscribed on Twitch. I appreciate you for.
Oh, yeah.
Heck
Wait,
yeah.
are you gonna be on Kick?
You know what? We could talk about that. I know what recently happened. What is we talked about this last time with XQC, right? Making 100. I was listening to some people talk about the industry and streaming and stuff like that, and the short answer is fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna put myself on there. Look, you don't even need to give me 100 mil. Just do it. I'm good with like.
Yo,
At this
if
point,
you
it's
ever
just
get a subscription
$1,000
on Kick, you
man.
get way more of the revenue.
Yeah.
At this point, it's just diversify. At this point, it's also just diversifying to as many as to platforms and stuff.
True, exactly.
If you can put it in multiple places, get more eyes on it without,
Yeah, as Wu-Tang Clan said, you gotta diversify your bonds, bro.
Hey, that's right. But yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna put this stuff on Kick. Well, so essentially, you know what? This is all private talk. I'll see you guys later. Let me stop
All
the
right.
stream. I'm gonna stop the stream.
This is behind the curtain stuff. We gotta